Hey Brenda, how you doing? How's it going there, Brenda? Good, I hope. Hey Brenda, how you doing? It's Sunday evening. Yeah, I had a fairly good day. I did a couple more another ship later in the day, and I went and picked up some more peanuts from my little buddies. Boone's been a little bit of a wild child today, running around in and out, in and out, in and out, but not a problem today so far. So far, so good. How's little Angel doing, Brenda? Giggles, how you doing? You home or you work? Okay, TJ, looking forward to joining me. Gets a little lonely here, you know?
What's up, TJ, brother? Coming on the panel, TJ, and see you in a minute.
Hey, Justin,
Bye, Paul.
had to feed my little buddies.
All right, cool. Ah,
So did you get some rest today, Justin?
I've just been sitting here working on some last minute stuff, getting stuff ready to go for Tuesday. My driver's gonna pick my route sheet up for me tomorrow since I'm not gonna be there. So I gotta go to a doctor's appointment in Barnum. So
Oh yeah, because of your nose or your nasal?
yeah, my nose. So I can't breathe out of one side, like it's completely clogged up. No matter how much I try to, how hard I try to blow my nose, it just won't. Nothing will move. So maybe they'll be able to flush it. It's just shit stuck in there, hopefully, or
Yeah.
I may have something that I may need to go see a ear, nose, and throat specialist about. So
That damn back door
wait and
keeps
see what she
closing.
says tomorrow. Printed out myself a new ID badge holder.
The wind is just such, I don't, there just keeps closing the back door. I open it and I have a boot on the inside to keep it from slamming one way or the other. So I have to put boots on both sides of the door. Crazy.
Let's see here. So our first week's only a 4-day week.
Oh, your first week?
Yeah, we go back Tuesday. That's on the 11th.
Now, do you take students that day too, or is it just a test run?
No, my test runs this Tuesday, but I'm talking about next Tuesday.
Okay.
That'll be the first official day back. So it'll be the 11th. Spokane. There's fires in Spokane. Dude, there's so many fires going on. I didn't even hear about that. What Lance is talking about.
Oh yeah, up in the northwest.
Yeah, he said his old girlfriend from college, him and his wife are still friends with. Yesterday, called him. Said one of her houses is one of the 600 structures burnt. It makes it so hard too for people to deal with insurance companies when it's a mass casualty like that. Oh, dude, I feel bad for people that get that situation.
Yeah, how do you put a price tag on all your stuff that was in the house, you know?
Well, what I'm saying is, like, if you live in a neighborhood, your house burns down, you deal with the insurance company. It's relatively can be a relatively quicker process. But when an entire say city gets burnt down, sometimes it can take 2 3 years
They drag their
to go.
feet, you know.
Yeah, because they're dealing with so many at one time that they drag their ass trying to get it done, and it's just yeah, it's a big pain in the ass. People have a lot more trouble when it's something major like that. I mean, shit, there's still people in Hawaii dealing with getting their shit fixed. I mean, I'm sure there's people in North Carolina and South Carolina are still dealing with it from that storm a couple of years ago.
Difference, TJ.
JD. What the fuck was that clip for? Oh, that was funny.
Hey, TJ.
What's happening, guys?
Much.
Jason was live. He was taking his cabinets down. I left because I didn't want to see something fall on someone's head.
I told him, I was trying to tell him in the chat to get a ladder or something to pin up under there to help hold it up. Because those
Yeah,
cabinets are a lot heavier than they look.
yeah, exactly. You definitely
And I
don't
would
want
hate,
that falling on someone's head for sure.
and like the dude was saying in his chat, he should take the doors off because the doors can start swinging around and shit. And you
Yeah.
can get hit by them. You should take the doors off. And you really should, if you don't have a couple of guys up underneath it, you should have a ladder or something up under
Well,
there
I think he
for it
had.
to
I
sit
think
down on.
in that area that the washroom where the washer and dryer would normally go. I think they did have like a little step ladder or something in there.
Yeah, but that wasn't tall enough. You need something that's going to be right underneath it when it comes down. That way, if they lose
Yeah.
control of it, it can come down on top of that. 'Cause I'd hate for it to fall and hurt his son. Luckily, it's a singles unit, not that wasn't a
Uh,
double unit because that would have been
Oh
heavy.
yeah, it was they were side by side.
Yeah, if that would have been one single unit, oh, him and his son would have
Yeah,
had a time trying to get that off the wall without hurting each other.
yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy to take the cabin. All you got to do is like unscrew the doors and everything, right? I mean, it's pretty easy to
Well,
do.
it's easy taking it down. It's just like I said, it's the weight of it. Those things don't look heavy, but they're a lot heavier than they look.
All right.
And at any point, just being one person underneath can lose their balance, and that thing just goes right over into a wall or lands on somebody else. Or you got to be
Yeah.
really careful. Especially older houses that have real wood cabinets.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
dude, you're talking about heavy.
yeah, yeah. That's what kind of wood would that be? That would be like pine or something like that, or not pine, but
Really depends on the person that designed the house.
yeah.
There's some people that have oak cabinets, there's some that have made out of cedar. So it really depends on the person when they decided to build the house. But you don't see
Right.
real wood cabinets anymore in new houses. It's all pressboard shit.
Oh yeah.
Like the ones that were in Jason's thing, those were pressboard. Those weren't real wood.
How can you
But
tell
they're
the
still
difference?
heavy though.
Like, how can you tell the difference of like what kind of like on my
Because
cabinet
when
in the
he
kitchen? Like what kind of wood do you think that the cabinets are and that I have? What
pressboard,
kind of
I can almost
press
guarantee
board?
they're pressboard. The way you can tell is by if you can see part of the wood somewhere on the cabinet, if it's like really airy looking,
Oh,
almost has like a graham cracker look to it, that's fake wood. That's not, it's just press board. So what they do is they
oh,
take a bunch of wood chips and they compress it under high pressure to
oh,
make a
yeah,
board
yeah, yeah,
and they glue it together. Oh yeah, your house is new enough. I guarantee those ain't real wood cabinets.
yeah.
It's too expensive, dude. It would drive the housing costs way up. That's why they don't do it. It saves them a lot of money.
Yeah, and I guess I could tell because like the doors are like really light and like the wood like on the in between like the like
Oh,
the
I know,
is like really thin or whatever.
I know what the clips from, JD. I was just wondering what you were referring it to.
Yeah, but was that
Oh,
was that a link from the movie Black Sheep that he put right there?
Yeah, that was when he
Yeah,
meets. That's when he talks shit to the dude that gets out the car and runs, and then he
yeah.
finds the car later on at the guy's trailer.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's been a
him
while
and
since I've
Chris,
seen Black Sheep.
yeah, him and Chris Farley get into it, and they become like best buddies.
Yeah. Yeah. I like when they're in that little cabin and it starts getting really windy and then the roof just comes flying off and all the hail just comes falling in or whatever. And then
Oh
like
yeah, after the
oh yeah,
boulder hit it and knocked it over.
yeah, and then the bird's flying over the rock, he takes a shit and it lands on the rock and the rock comes tumbling down.
Oh, the wildfires. Okay, okay. It's like it's easy to win when you never move your back row.
Oh yeah.
He was just whooping his ass at chess. He was getting mad.
They're sitting there playing chess or whatever.
Or no, checkers. They were playing checkers.
Oh
He
yeah,
was
that's
getting mad
right.
because
That's
he
right.
kept double jumping him.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
I like when the thing's just hanging on by the what was it by the T what was it plugged? It was the TV that was plugged in. It was just hanging on there, and like the house was like on a slant, and they were like walking up like uphill or whatever. When like it
Uh,
like
I like when he falls down the hill when he's going to turn in his melon ballot.
oh yeah
He fucking falls like 500 feet down that hill.
yeah that's pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Black Sheep. Wasn't it at the end where his jacket gets caught in the airplane door or whatever, or was that the other one?
No,
Was that
that
Tom? Was that Tommy Boy or was that Black Sheep where his coat gets stuck in the airplane door?
I think that was Black Sheep, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, probably. That was like at the
I
end.
can't remember exactly which one, but it was definitely one of those two movies.
Yeah. Be strong, little root.
Yeah. I said, please be strong, little root.
Yeah, yeah. That's funny.
And I want a 350-pound dudes hanging on to
Yeah.
it. Dude, he was such a loss, dude. He was such a funny actor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame.
Like I just think about like what movies like he would have been in all the Adam Sandler movies these days.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Like just how different those movies would have been with him in it.
Yeah.
What you been up to today?
I was working. I had to open the store this morning. Yeah, I was sitting in the office after we finished everything. I was just sitting there, just like what Drone Seekers was on, so I was sitting there watching that for a little bit. And man, I just started dozing off. I was like, man, I'm so fucking tired. I want to get the hell out of here.
You were dozing off at work?
Yeah. Felt like putting my head down on the desk and just taking a little nappy noopy.
Yeah, all I did today was I just printed me a new ID holder for work.
Oh, there you go.
Because my old one was all tore up because it was just one of those clear plastic sleeves.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
it was all tore up and nasty looking. So I found a really nice ID card holder and I just did a 95% infill on it, so it's really strong instead of
Was it made
10% they had.
like
So
was it a thicker like plastic or something?
yeah, so the original file only had 10% infill, which means you'd be able to break it pretty easily because it's how
Yeah.
much plastic it infills in total, if that makes sense. I don't know if you understand that, but People at 3D print, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I took it from 10% up to 95% because it wouldn't
In
let me
other words,
put it at 100.
you almost doubled it.
Well, no, I almost, it's hard to explain. Hold on. Let me pull something up here. So let's just say, for example, I'm on Maker World. Let me find something here. Just, all right, pull up. So, like, say you were gonna, no, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. So, like, say you were gonna print this, like, statue here, right?
Yeah.
Well, it would do normally, like, normal is like 10-15% infill, which means that's how much plastic on the inside is there's going to be.
Oh.
But you can set it up to like 90 or 100%, and it will be a lot heavier, but you'll use a lot more filament. But it's also a lot stronger too. So I set it, the guy had it set to 10%, and I was like, dude, that's going to break really
Oh,
easily.
there he goes.
But I did it with 95, and it's really strong. Like, it's
So
not
that way,
bending
like
or
it was
anything.
like it would last a little while.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about it breaking on me. I printed an extra one just ahead. I'll show you the one I printed. Is what I printed here. For some reason it came with, dude had a shit ton of them. They were all overlaid on top of each other, but yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
printed
cool.
two of these out. Then your ID just slides in there under these tabs right here and holds it in place.
Oh, nice.
I just did it in black and white.
That's cool. Yeah, I got one of them too, but I bought mine off of Amazon.
That's the great thing about fucking having a 3D printer. Little stupid shit like that, you can just print out
Yeah,
yourself. You don't have
yeah,
to, because that one right there, I guarantee something that basic would cost you at least $10 on Amazon.
yeah. I think that's how
You know,
much mine cost me, like $10.
but that cost me probably 10 cents to make. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
or just like the toilet paper roll holder I printed for the bathroom, like just
Oh
little
yeah. Speaking
stupid
of
shit
which,
like that.
we were at Walmart the other day, and I saw that the Forever toilet paper roll. I was like, damn, we should get this, and like get the holder as well. That thing looks awesome.
But yeah, it's just little shit like that. If you need a little shelf to put something on the wall or something, you can put your own shelf. Like it's just nice
Yeah.
being able to print household stuff like that.
What's up, Mark? How you doing?
Especially if you do it in a single cheap color like black or white. A roll of filament's only like 12 or $13, and you can print shit tons of stuff with just one roll, right? So I said, if you're not really interested in selling your stuff, but somebody wants to kind of keep offering you money, just tell them, buy me a roll of filament. You print it for
Yeah.
them, and then you get to keep the rest of the filament.
Yeah.
It's a good little trade off.
I don't know, but I think we had this conversation before about me getting a 3D printer. I think I'd probably get frustrated with it and start throwing it all over the place.
Because even as user friendly as these bamboos are, you still have to work on them occasionally.
Yeah.
Like there's sometimes you may have to do some deep work on it where you may have to tear it apart and replace a belt or something. You know, it's not too
Right.
often, but it can happen. And if you don't have an understanding or know what you're doing, you're going to get really pissed off real quick.
Like, how many
If-
rolls can the bamboo one hold?
Well, mine can only do 4 rolls at a time with my AMS, but like
4 different
Joe,
colors, right?
yeah, 4 different colors. But like Joe, like the one Joe has, you can do up to 16 colors
Oh.
because you can have 4 AMSs on his. Oh, actually, you know what? The newer AMSs work with the minis now, so I bet you I could do 16 colors on mine now if I bought 4 AMSs for it. I would never do that, but because they're expensive, but because that'd be like $800, $800 or $900 for 4 of them. But I think you can now though, because they are compatible with the A1 Mini. So you might be able to now. I don't know. I forgot that they did make them compatible not too long ago. I mean, there's 2 plugs on the printer for 2 AMSs, but they only ever made it
Oh, here it goes
able to
again.
use one.
Like when you run out of color, do you just like order some more like off of Amazon or something?
Yeah, that's where most of us buy our filament is off Amazon, or they'll buy it directly from the company like Sunlu, or if they're having a deal, some people will go straight to their website and buy it.
What is
But
the
all
what
the
is the what is
Amazon's
the
got like 90% of it, so
what does a roll normally run for?
it really depends. Like your basic black and white Sunlu, 12, $13. But if you want
Oh,
like a specialty color or say like glow in the dark filament, it might be like $20, $25 a roll. It really
uh,
depends. And
so
then they
Mark,
have really,
Hey,
then they have
TJ,
really, what's up, Mark? They have really expensive brands of filament where it might be $80 for one roll, but it's like really high end filament, you know?
yeah.
Like Sean had that TPU that shit was like 80 some dollars a roll.
Oh god.
We were looking it up one night when he was showing us on my live show. Yeah, it was like 80 or $89 for one roll.
That's crazy.
If you
yeah, but
just
you're
do
not
a
like to
base,
use that very often.
no. If you're just doing basic printing like me and Mark and everybody else is doing, you're not going to spend more than $25 a roll for some specialty color or something. That's about going to be about your most expensive.
Yeah, mine's printing a couple of hooks out at the moment for tidying up the cable on the lawnmower.
Yeah, I was going to order some glow in the dark filament the other day, but that shit was $22 a roll from Sunlu. I was like, no, I'm good. So I just got another black and white to restock those. No, I really want to get some glow in the dark filament. I keep meaning to get it. But
Dude,
then
that'd be
the other
pretty
day I
dope.
was like,
Glow in the dark filament, that'd be awesome.
oh yeah, you can get it in all different colors too. The one I was looking at was like a bright orange.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the one I printed out, that Phoenix that I just printed yesterday, was like a rose gold, gold, and purple. 3 different colours in one. So depending on which way you looked at it, you saw a different colour.
Yeah, I got 3 or 4 rolls of multicolor like that. I actually used a roll of Geek Tech yesterday. That Geek Tech roll I bought a while back.
Mhm.
Printed just fine. Didn't have no issues with it. And it was cheap too. I think I only paid like $9 or $10 for that roll of filament when I bought it. But I didn't realize I bought a kind of an off brand either. I was like, and then I realized when I got it from Amazon, I was like, what the hell is G-Tech? And so I went back on Amazon to make sure they didn't send me the wrong one. No, I ordered it. But it's been good filament. The only thing downside is I had to print a insert for it because their fucking holes on their rolls are huge.
Yeah, I've got some G-Tech filament, but my other printer that I got originally, and the same with the one that David got first, they were G-Techs.
Now, even with the spring loaded for the rolls on my AMS, it was still way too big. Like, so I ended up having to find an insert on Maker World and print it out. So I just keep it beside the roll when I store it.
You don't have to worry about that with our AMSs because it runs on rollers on the outside
Right.
edge of the reel.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, for some reason they made their holes on their fucking filament spools fucking like 2.5 times the size of everybody else's standard size. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with that? Like everybody else is pretty much using a standard size hole for the most part.
I don't know.
And
A
then
lot of the 250-gram ones have really small holes.
I don't ever buy those, so I don't know. I didn't ever buy. I bought only two. I only bought 2 rolls of 250, and that was when I first got my Ender because I didn't realize the size difference of the rolls. Sean was like, "Go on Amazon and just order some PLA." So that's what I did. Thought I was getting a good deal. They were like, I think like $10 a. They were like $10 a. I think a roll or something. They're really cheap. Yeah.
How you
What are you
doing
going to use
today,
it
Mark?
for?
Fine, thank you, Paul. Excuse me for a minute. I'm eating.
Oh, that's all right. You just continue on with your hot food because TJ doesn't mind. TJ eats all the time.
Yeah, I do eat all the time.
Justin, did you have dinner yet?
I'm eating dinner now.
Oh, okay. Chow down, buddy. Chow down.
Sarah made like a Popeye type
Ooh,
dinner.
cool.
I might make some of that rice beef stew thing.
Again.
That's good. I love that.
Well, he knows how to make it. That's why.
TJ, you realize it's the Great Depression is over, right? You could eat different things.
The Great Depression is over.
Yeah, but he bought
That's pretty good.
24 tins of that beef stew though.
Yeah,
I know. He went to
and
Costco and
even-
shopped like he was about to go to the apocalypse or something.
He even takes leftovers to work with him. You know.
Yeah, and then like I'll make chili too, even though when it's not like cold out, I'll still make chili.
Dude, I hate when you go to work. Like, obviously, not with this job. I don't do that. I don't take my lunch with me because I come home. But I used to hate when you go to work and you take your lunch and then you'd see somebody eating something really good. You're like, oh, man, fuck this lunch. You're looking at your lunch. Like, man,
I'm
this
gonna
is
steal
shitty lunch.
what they're having. I'm gonna steal what they're having.
Or you see something that you're not hurting for money and you see something that you'd rather have instead. You go buy that and you don't end up eating your lunch. I've done that.
Or you ask your coworker like, "Hey, I'll trade you." I'll trade you your sandwich for your pudding cup.
Or like, have you ever been home and you like make something to eat because everybody's gone, and then like I've had this happen before where like I ate something and then Sarah brought something better home, and I'm like, shit, I just ate.
Yeah, and tell with it, I'm eating again. Yeah.
A big, nice, big, juicy steak. What is this?
Yeah, you just got done eating 3 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and she comes rolling in with the steak. You're like, God damn it.
That's funny.
I did that one day. I was making a sandwich or something and she came in with some food. I ended up throwing it in the trash. I was like, fuck this.
Should have ate it for breakfast the next morning. The breakfast of champions.
Champion of what, TJ?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's funny.
Champion of breakfast.
Yeah, champions of breakfast. Yeah. They always say pizza's good for breakfast. I've had that before.
Mhm.
That's pretty common though.
Yeah.
It's so common to have breakfast for dinner, but not the other way around. You don't see somebody you're like, hey,
Yeah.
let's have pork chops and rice for breakfast. Nobody ever does
Oh,
it.
yeah, pork chops and rice.
But they'll be like, oh, bust out the bacon and eggs. We'll have that for dinner.
Yeah.
Like breakfast food just
a little
always
B and
seems.
E. And B&E.
Well, breakfast food, it just seems like you can have any time of the day.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You have some donuts or whatever, and some bacon and eggs and toast, some hash browns.
Well, it's like cereal
TJ's
too,
got a
right?
regular
Cereal you
menu
can
for
eat
each
anytime.
meal.
Yeah.
Cereal's good at any time, dude.
Oh yeah, I freaking love me some cereal.
Well,
Like right
English.
now, I got a box of cinnamon toast crunch, some shredded wheat, honeycomb, and I think that's it. Like a couple other brands of Cheerios, like the non honey nut Cheerios.
If you go into a pub for lunch and they have breakfast on the menu, it always says all day breakfast.
Oh yeah.
McDonald's does a couple of things all day that are breakfast items. I think the breakfast burritos, and there's something else that they do. But there's a couple of items that they actually do all day long.
I always like their the McGriddles. Those things are awesome. I love.
I hate those, dude.
Why? Why?
Because I don't like sweet breakfasts. Like, so I'm not a big fan of like sweet sausage or bacon, like when people buy maple bacon and shit. I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna eat a breakfast sandwich or a breakfast burrito, dude, I don't want it to taste like a pancake.
Oh yeah. I mean, like
But
a
I'm just
regular biscuit ain't bad too, but.
But I'm just not a big sweets person anyway. I mean,
Well, I've never seen a breakfast burrito at McDonald's here.
yeah, they have them here. They're just little tiny, like you can literally eat them in like 2 bites. So
Yeah,
when you order,
just a little bit bigger in your finger, you know.
yeah, when you order them, like you'll order 3 or 4 at a time. If that's all you're having, I usually get 4.
But McDonald's don't do any breakfast stuff after 10:30 here.
Now the ones in our area, because it's different everywhere, but the ones in our area do the breakfast burritos all day.
Because usually the breakfast burritos come in frozen, don't they?
No, they put them together at
Right
McDonald's.
there.
At least back when I worked at McDonald's, we did.
I think it's annoying. I said, you stop doing breakfast before I even get up.
I mean, going on your damn schedule, Mark.
Retired people don't have to get up that early.
Yeah, because then they'd be doing breakfast at 5 p.m. if they were going on your schedule.
Yeah. No, for me, breakfast is usually somewhere between 12 and 2.
So what ones you put together? Dude, Bamboo has been so sluggish the last couple days, and I don't know why.
Do that?
It's crashed on me a couple times. Bamboo, the software.
No.
It's just been the last couple of days, and I haven't had any updates from it, so I don't know what the hell it's doing. Like certain other things in Maker World aren't working. The Maker Lab, some of the programs aren't working. Hopefully, they do an update here pretty soon. Maybe it'll fix this. Yeah, it's crashed on me twice. It's being really sluggish while I'm using it. And like I said, a couple of the programs in there, when I go to import it to the studio, the button doesn't do anything when you press it, but it's green, like ready to go. But it just doesn't do anything. So I have to send myself the Maker Lab link in order to download it. Super annoying. I never did that before. I just started doing that a couple days ago. Because I've been playing a lot with the different programs they have, like the Lithophane and the Mesh Graffiti and all that.
Mhm.
I'm practicing just playing with it and doing different things with it, trying different little parts, trying to learn it a little bit. What's up, Logan?
Logan, what's going on?
Again.
Logan.
I know, Logan, I know.
He should be so lucky, Logan.
I know. That's pretty funny.
What's up, Lance?
Well, when you wake up at the butt crack ass of dawn in the morning to be at work at 6:45 in the morning, yeah.
You answer Logan correctly. You say his name 3 times. Logan.
Hopefully he'll appear on the panel when you say his name 3 times,
Or if girls are around and he's trying to be cool, it's L Dog. What up, L Dog?
yeah.
I thought
like
it was
I call
just something to do with the way that Paul keeps going, Brenda.
Yeah.
Well, there is only
That's-
one Brenda. And that's her right there in the
that was where it came from, Mark.
What's up, Lance? How you doing? The sun has come out this afternoon.
Yes, I can see that the sun's out.
It looks like you smoked a big DB.
Like I call TJ T Dog.
Yeah, T-Dog, yeah. Oh, what was that kid that you were talking about? What was it, like this morning? He was like calling everybody weird names or whatever. That kid that's on your bus, Justin, he's calling people names.
Oh,
or whatever.
no. I said his vocabulary is very tiny.
Oh,
Because
yeah, that's right.
Every other word is either bro or dead ass.
What is that? Like, what is that? Like, what the heck is that? Like, are you?
That's like you
what is that?
saying, let me try to think of the context or how to explain it. It's like saying,
I think I've heard, like, I think I've heard somebody say that before or whatever. Somebody like with Tourette's or something would say that. I'm like, what the heck is a dead ass?
Like that woman on what's it on The Big Bang that used to always call Sheldon a dumbass.
Oh, but they're together now on the show. Or no, oh wait, no, it's
No, not Amy.
no, not Amy, the nerdy looking girl.
Yeah,
Yes.
serious. Kind of serious, I would say. Logan's right. Yeah, I was trying to think of a word that TJ would know that it would
Oh,
kind
dead
of
ass
refer to.
serious.
It's kind of like saying, "Are you serious?" or
Like really, really, really?
yeah, or really, or like yeah,
Oh,
or like for real,
gotcha.
something like that. Kind of means that kind of
Really?
context.
Gotcha.
But it can be you could use it in multiple different contexts as a
Wow.
instead of saying for real, you could be like dead ass.
Dead ass. Is somebody about to jump off the bridge? They like really zoomed in there. Is somebody up there? Look, oh my God, there he is. He's about to jump. Oh my God. Don't
Dead
do
ass.
it. look how look, look what the heck? Oh, they're zooming in on the friggin' pigeons.
Somebody going to jump off a building. There's murmurs down here that you're not going to do it. Dead ass. Okay.
That's funny. Wow, the camera really wanted to see that pigeon right there.
Yeah, but like every other word this kid said is either bro or dead ass. That's all he ever said.
Oh.
But he'll have like a fucking whole like 30-minute conversation, and every other word is that. And, I don't know. I'm like, dude, you got to expand your vocabulary.
Does not have a very extended vocabulary.
No, not by any means. It's kind of like people that say like a lot.
Right. Like I was walking in the store one day, or like I was walking down the
You
road.
do that, TJ.
No, well, I try not to say like a lot, but sometimes it just keeps on coming out like stop.
Comes
saying
out
like.
on its own.
It just comes out on its own.
That's why they call it diarrhea of the mouth.
TJ will be like,
yeah. Diarrhea mouth.
that's like I think that like
I think I was doing. I think
yeah, there's some people you'll outright notice like every 2-3 words they'll say like, and it's like, oh my God.
Quit saying like. Were you actually doing this, or were you like doing it?
Yeah, TJ, you got to go around like if you have a good dinner, you got to say that dinner was slap. That dinner slap.
There's Justin.
That dinner was slap.
No, that dinner slapped.
Oh, that dinner slapped. That dinner slapped. That's funny.
Okay.
What's up, Ed? How you doing?
Yeah, TJ, you didn't get better Riz, bro.
Get better Riz.
You ain't got no Riz.
What is that? What's Riz?
Your Riz game ain't slapping today, bro.
Riz game ain't slapping today.
Dead ass.
It's good to see you here, buddy.
That's funny. Oh my God.
Up to your manager tomorrow and be like, yeah, your Riz game ain't slapping today. Dead ass, no cap.
Your Riz game ain't slapping today. Dead ass. Like what? That's funny. Good times, good times.
Yeah, TJ's not passed the vibe check.
What is that?
Look it up,
I don't-
TJ.
Here, hold
I
on, come on. Here, I got one for you, TJ. Hold on. Ready?
Yeah.
Anwar, I'm Dr. AJ. How can I help you today?
What's up, fam?
Okay. Translator!
Translator.
So my head isn't buzzing for real, for real. Facts, no printer.
So it's not passing the vibe check?
For real, for real.
That's trash. That's truly trash. So what he's saying is he has some localized pain in his eyes and a little bit in his head, kind of similar to a migraine.
Has he been hydrating?
Yo, be dead ass to me right now. Are you drinking water?
Man, I'm doing 360 no scope like I'm playing Fortnite. Skibbity toilet, phantom tax, not trying to be cringe, but NPC health bar on 0. Sussy vodka, sheesh! Holidays to hydrate water, chill out on the energy drinks.
Yo, if you want your health bar to be truly cracked, fam, you gotta drink more water.
Oh, all right, yeah, the chat told me you had risk. You truly go to doc.
That's TJ.
That's funny.
He said
I know
like
that-
10 words and he was
I know
like, he translated, he was like, no. That was all it was.
I know, like the fam, like like what up, fam?
No, I haven't heard from him. Laura was in my chat like a week ago, and I know Mark talked to him about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, but I haven't heard nothing from them. Although I haven't reached out. If I reach out to David or Laura, they'll message me.
Mark, have you heard from him?
Not for a week.
I just
He has posted on Facebook a couple of times, I think.
Yeah, whatever day, because he does this sometimes, or he'll disappear for a little while. They don't come back. I just rather not bother him unless there's an emergency going on or something, Because sometimes he likes space from online, so he likes to take a break. So I leave.
Yeah, you gotta
I'll leave
take a break.
I don't reach out and bother him unless something's going on. Because if David or Laura need to get a hold of me, I mean they know they can get up with me on Messenger, no problems. So. And they always let me know if something major happens, like if they lose a bird or one of them has to go to the hospital, they'll message me and let me know. So
Were you on Matt's stream on Saturday? Yesterday or whatever?
yeah, I was on there the
Yeah,
whole time.
he was part of the big time show.
The big time show.
Friday,
Yeah, 'cause
TJ.
I was scrolling through Facebook this morning when it was like completely dead in the store, and I just saw a short like little reel that he had put up and reminding everybody that he was going to be live Saturday, but this was today. This
He was
morning,
live on Friday, not Saturday.
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, it was to help raise some more money for Ari on his GoFundMe to kind of push it, which we actually
Right.
ended up getting another $600-700. So,
Oh, that's good.
just by making people aware of it that didn't know what was going on, so it helped a little bit.
Did he try, like, when his house? Did he try to like drag his wife out of there? Did he try to like rescue like the family?
I don't know the
Don't know
exact
the
details,
circumstances.
and I'm not going to ask him that.
Well, what we don't know, TJ, was he there when it happened, or was he somewhere
Yes,
else?
he was there,
Yes, he was.
but
So
I'm
he was
not going to.
there?
I would never contact Ari and ask him details like that, though.
Yeah.
All I know is that him, his brother, or his best friend, I don't know because I keep hearing both. His wife and his 2 girls and all their pets. Him and the 2 girls got out, but his wife and his brother or best friend did not make it out of the house, and he lost all his pets as well. None of his pets made it out either. Now, apparently, Ari tried to go back in, but the fire was way too hot at the time, so he
Way
could
too
not get back
intense.
in there.
What do you have, like cats or
I'm
dogs
just-
or both?
The only thing I could hope for is that the carbon monoxide knocked his wife and his brother out before they had to go through that, because that would have been excruciatingly painful. So hopefully it put them into a coma, almost a comatose state before that happened, because I would hate to, for somebody to have to go through that. That's crazy, like to be just burnt alive like that. But like I said, I would never contact Ari and ask him every little detail like that, because
Yeah. Now, how many pets did he have? Like cats and cats or dogs, or did he have?
I heard a cat or two, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh,
Like I said, that's about as much as everybody knows, besides maybe Tim or Matt, because they've talked to him on the phone personally. So,
oh.
but they're not gonna. I'm sure they're not gonna share every single thing Ari told them. So,
Right. Now, Ari lives in the same vicinity as Matt and Tim.
he's about 2 hours from Tim, roughly
Oh.
around there, 2-3 hours from Tim.
Hey, Ron, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, Ron?
Hey guys.
Hey, Ron.
Feel better, Rob?
Yeah, we're doing okay. Been a pretty rough week. Where is?
Yeah, Matt was asking. Me and Matt were talking about you when we got off the live stream the other day. I told
Yeah,
him you were on Paul's the other
I
day.
was-
He was like, "Oh, I hadn't seen him in a minute."
Yeah, I was gonna. I didn't see that till like the next morning. That he was on. I'm like, God damn, it would be great to see him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was at. We were talking about you and a few other people, and he was. I was like, "Oh yeah, Rob was just on Paul's like a couple days before that." And he goes, "Oh," I said, "I'm not sure where if you got your because actually a lot of the guys that like you and Chris Hope and a lot of those guys, none of them really showed up except for Chris, but he only stayed in the chat for like a couple minutes and then he took off. So I was real surprised a lot of people didn't show up that normally do. So they must have not sent out. A lot of people must have not got the notifications. But I will.
Yeah, I got it. I just didn't see it till the next morning.
I'll make sure to shoot you a message when I know, and because usually Matt lets me know a couple days beforehand. So
Yeah, that'd be great.
yeah, I'll make sure I'll shoot you a message next time. Yeah, I was expecting to see you there. I was expecting Chris to come on. And Chris came in the chat, said, "Hey to everybody." He was like, "I'm out." Bye. Just left.
Did Adrian
like,
come
okay.
in?
Nope.
No,
He didn't
Adrian.
come in the chat or on the panel.
Huh. Well,
I don't think he spends much time on YouTube anymore, to be honest.
who's that, Adrian or?
Yeah, Adrian.
Yeah. I don't know if he still has that gun channel.
He does.
Yeah, Adrian still has his gun channel for sure. Yeah,
He still posts to it, but you don't see him around in people's chats a lot anymore. So I don't think he really hangs out around in the chat rooms or in the chats anymore.
No, just kind of hanging out at home today, and God, I'm tired of this heat. Oh my God.
What's the
105
temperature? What is it, like 100 and something degrees over there?
105 today.
Are you getting a lot of smoke from the fires?
Yeah, we got fires all over the place. Yeah, they're all over Wyoming, Idaho, Montana. Yeah, it's nuts. But no, just sitting here getting ready to send a package up to Alaska. I send it up to the hotel a couple weeks ahead of time. It's one more thing I don't have to take on the plane.
Right.
But
They have
There
it
you
there
go.
waiting for you.
yeah. Yeah, I sent it to the hotel, and then because we're in Petersburg in a hotel for 2 days before we go way down south to the lodge. And the hotel manager, I've known her for 10 years now. She keeps my stuff for me, and yeah, I just got I've been studying this concept for quite a while. found these neat little gadgets. They're tiny little lights. I don't know whether you can see how tiny it is.
Yeah.
But what you do when you fish for halibut, sometimes you're in 300-400 feet of water. Well, what you do is you hook this this little tiny light on your
Was it got its own battery on
on your
board?
jig. And it's got a battery in
Yeah.
it, and when it touches water, it activates.
Oh, that's
pretty
cool.
crazy. Yeah,
That
is
is
pretty
cool.
neat. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's got a little sensor or something on it.
yeah, it's
that's,
pretty cool.
that's pretty interesting.
Now, is that just so you can keep a track of it at nighttime when you're
Oh,
fishing?
I think it attracts the fish, doesn't it?
It tracks the fish, yeah,
Oh, okay.
because it gets pretty dark down there at 300 feet. You know.
And they see
Um,
something blinking, they headed for it, right?
Yeah,
Well, it's like a
That-
moth on your cell phone in the middle of the night. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That kind of works a bit like the level indicator that I've got that you clip over the top side of your cup, and it has two contacts that drop down. And when you fill it up with water, when the water gets to those elements, it beeps at you.
Yeah.
So for blind people, it means they don't overfill the cup.
Yeah, I hate that, dude. When you're just laying in bed, you're fucking on your cell phone, it's dark in your room, all of a sudden a moth comes out of nowhere, starts fucking attacking your
Yeah.
phone. God, dude. So annoying.
Like, damn, moth, get the hell out of here. I'm trying to watch something.
Maybe trying to smack that bitch and it keeps disappearing into the darkness and comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. That's funny.
So you're leaving in like a week or so to go?
3 weeks. Yeah,
Oh, 3 weeks. Okay.
yeah.
So they're gonna hold your stuff that long for you?
Well, yeah. It'll take
Okay.
about a week or so to get up there.
What are you going to be doing? You going to be doing some hunting up in Alaska?
Fishing.
No, just fishing this trip. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Too
And
early
didn't you
for
go-
hunting,
Didn't you
TJ.
go up there 1 year just to do photography, didn't you?
I did. That was in
Yeah.
2023. Yeah, I was just strictly photography.
I remember one of the trips you just took your cameras and stuff with you.
Yeah, that was an awesome trip.
Oh, we played your video on Matt's channel too the other night.
Oh, which one?
The most recent one you put up. I told Matt, I said, "Oh, Rob put a new video up a couple weeks ago," so we checked it out and played it.
Oh,
Everybody
cool.
got to take a look at it. So you might have some more comments on there because I commented on it Friday night because I forgot to do that when I watched it last time you were on here. So I went ahead and commented on it for you, gave you a
Oh,
like.
thank you. Thank you. Had an interesting night yesterday or early last evening. We got normally, I don't know, 75% of the time the cops come to our calls, just show up, and they're awesome. They help lift and carry stuff, and they're just great. But it sounded like a typical run-of-the-mill medical call, and I wasn't on it. Well, we had two girls on a truck, and they showed up, and we have a distress button on the radios, and yeah, they got met with gunpoint when they walked in the house. Yeah.
That thing's
And,
pretty scary.
Yeah, when you hit this, we call it the pizza button. If you accidentally hit it, then you got to buy pizza for everybody.
Was it a distress button?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
was it just because you startled the people, or is it they were going out of their mind or something?
The wife called for the husband, and he was going batshit crazy. He was drunk.
Okay.
And I heard the girls screaming, and so me and my partner went flying out the door. I was the supervisor last night, and we
Hey, TJ.
Did he realize what he did? Did he apologize to you guys or anything?
no, he went to jail.
Okay.
I told the cops, I said, we're not, just take him to jail. You know.
Well, I wonder what they charged him with.
I
I'm
don't
sure he
know.
got some charge for pointing it at you guys,
Yeah.
especially since we're first responders too.
Yeah, you can get a felony too for assaulting a first responder. Yeah,
Yeah, they treat you guys just like cops as far as the law.
yep. Yeah. Yeah, I've told more than one person, go ahead, hit me. You want another felony?
Brenda says hi to you, Ron.
I don't have the chat up. Let me bring that up.
Tomorrow in Port Huron, there will be mostly sunny weather with a high of 75 degrees.
Shut up, Alexa.
Going down tonight to 52 degrees here.
Yeah, you guys getting all the cool weather up there. I
Yep.
can't believe it's hotter up north than it is down here because the next few days we're only in the high, like low 80s.
Take
Surprisingly,
that. Shit.
I'd take Paul's 50 degrees tonight. Shit, I'd rather have that. I like the chilly weather where it's chilly but not overly cold.
Yeah,
But it's enough to where you have to have a sweater and pants on, you know.
you in the 50s, Paul?
Tonight, going down to 52 degrees.
Oh man, I would love
Wow.
that.
Right now, I
You-
can tell you what the temperature is right now.
We
Right now, it's 71 degrees here.
Oh, that's nice weather, man.
Yeah, that's been about our highest today as well, 71, 72.
let me see
So, Ron,
what
thanks
we're-
for your service. I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate it, buddy.
That was Brenda said that.
Right now, well, we've cooled off to 97. Man,
I bet you could take an egg and fry it outside somewhere.
you probably could. Hey. Yeah, you
What
probably
we
could.
At the moment, we're down to 63 with
Hmm.
62% humidity.
Did you guys hear how Ari's doing?
Justin probably knows more than anybody else.
Matt said that he talked to him. I mean, he didn't really go into detail how he just said he was, he's getting through it, I guess, what he could. But we were able to raise like another $600-700 for him, so
Oh, good.
helped him out a little bit because his goal is 30,000. He's last time, like the other night when we did it, I haven't checked it since then, but it was up to 16,000, like $200 or $300 by the time we got done.
Oh wow.
Or 17. Hold on, it was like up to 16 or 17,000. But
Is
we
that
got him up
Australian dollars?
for $600-700.
Was that Australian dollars or American?
Australian.
Yeah,
Because
so
it shows you the conversion rate. Because I said $10 and it was 14 Australian. So
yeah, about that. It's almost double ours.
I sent him
So,
whatever I had left on my PayPal. I don't have much, but I gave him something. Can at least get a meal or a cup of coffee with that. But I know that Matt and Tim have both talked to him on the phone a couple of times. So, but I'm sure they're not telling us everything they talked about, obviously, because it is what it is, unfortunately. But
I see hanging with JD's in here, huh?
Yep.
We haven't seen him in a while.
He
What's going on, JD?
was in here a while ago.
What are you doing?
He was in here a while ago. 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 He was in here a while
So he came on my panel like a couple months ago. That was the first time he's been on a panel in a long ass time. At least that I know of.
Yeah. Yeah, probably haven't seen him in a couple years.
He might have other groups he hangs out with on YouTube that he goes on panels with.
Ooh.
Let's see
He
here.
used to hang out on here like a long time ago.
He used to hang out on a lot of panels as he got busy with life.
Yeah.
Oh, guess who was on Matt's panel that we haven't seen in a long time, Ron?
Who's that?
Don Joyce.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a fiance now. He's getting married,
Oh, wow.
and his channel's doing really good and everything. Yeah, he just randomly popped in.
Trying to remember what part of Canada he's from.
Either.
Is it Montreal or is it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know he's from Canada.
I still remember that. I think it was on Matt's channel that one day. Matt played that where Don was in that like pink tutu and doing that video. He did. Do you remember that, Justin?
Yeah, Matt asked him about that because he did some other. I caught part of the conversation because I went to go to the bathroom, but he said something to Don was saying he was working on something. And Matt asked him if he wore the pink tutu again.
Hmm.
I'll have to go back and watch it and see what they were exactly talking about. I was doing something at the time. I think I had gotten up and went to go to the bathroom. I ain't seen that. Yeah, that was the first time we've seen Don Joyce probably a good 3 years.
Yeah.
Because he disappeared right after. Because he remember when he lost his wife, man. He fell off YouTube for quite a while.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He lost his wife like 3, maybe 4 years ago, sometime, and then he disappeared for a little while. He came on Matt's once or twice, told us what happened, and we didn't see him ever again after that.
Look, Paul's getting ready to go flying.
Yep.
But he seemed very happy, which was cool to see.
Yeah.
Because he said he was engaged and all that, and he was getting married. He seemed to be in really good spirits. So, because the last time I saw him, dude, he was like all broken up because his wife passed away and stuff. So,
Hmm.
him and his wife were married quite a while.
Did Tim, how's Tim doing?
Good teeth surgery. He weren't good for his thing. He was on Matt's. You can go back on Matt's and look at him on her, dude. His face is all bruised up, look like Mike Tyson did a fucking 1-2 on him because they had to put the plates and shit in his mouth, so his face got pretty bruised from the surgery. But his
Oh.
They
teeth
put in
are in,
six or eight
and he-
screws.
yeah, 6 on the top and 6 on the bottom, I think he said.
Oh, well.
And they had to put plates in there, and he goes back this Wednesday, which would be our Tuesday.
Why do you have
Why
to have why did he have to have all that?
Because Tim's hasn't had teeth for a long time,
Oh,
for like years and years, but he's had a couple pairs of dentures over the years, but they never seemed to fit right, and he didn't like the way they felt. So he paid 60 grand to get implants done out of his retirement fund. They had to pull 60 grand out of his retirement to pay for it. And that's Australian, so about 45 US, roughly.
wow.
Around there would have been what you would have paid in US dollars.
Whew.
Yeah, that's fucking expensive, dude.
Damn,
Implants are really expensive.
apparently.
I'm surprised Tom came on Matt's and talked to me because he was all pissed off at me all too long ago.
I'll be back, guys.
Yeah, Paul.
Don't crash.
Yeah, Tom came on Paul's panel or on Matt's panel. John, like I said, I was surprised about because he got super pissed off at me about 6 months ago on Facebook.
Who was that?
Tom from Vegas.
Oh yeah,
Used
yeah,
to be a
yeah, yeah.
firefighter. Because
Yeah.
I
On downlink.
because you remember when that pretty chick or that pretty guy that was the nurse and that Renee Good got killed by ICE.
Yeah.
He was on Facebook defending him. I said, I think ICE is doing a pretty good job. He got super pissed.
Boy.
I was like, you go sit out there and act like a jackass with federal agents. What do you expect? My ass is sitting at home.
Yeah.
It's all fine and dandy. Go to your local, city building and protest it. Don't try to fucking interfere with law enforcement. I mean, I have no sympathy for people like that. Yeah, he got really pissed off at me. I think he blocked me on Facebook. I'm almost sure he did.
Huh.
But he came on Mats. He was very civil with me. He was nice and everything. We talked quite a bit. So
Hmm. Well, I just stopped in to say hi for a couple minutes and see how
How,
everybody's
how,
doing.
how are the deer doing?
I have not seen them in a couple weeks. I think they're just staying deep in the woods where it's cooler.
Um,
Yeah, it's just been so damn hot here.
now,
yeah.
have the deer almost come accustomed to hunting season? Do they act different around that time? Like they just know that
I think they
people are
do.
looking for 'em?
Yeah. I know it's just, even especially like the antelope. You you can hunt on a ranch for antelope, and that first week or so, uh, sometimes you can get pretty close to them, and that's abnormal. But boy, after that first week or so, they hear gunfire and they
They're
see a
gone, yeah.
truck, they're gone. So
I don't
that's
fucking
when you
blame
gotta,
them, dude.
yeah, you gotta be sneaky.
I'd be out too. I'd be running into the safe zones like where the animal preserves are.
Yeah. How's your wife doing, Justin?
Oh, we're doing good.
Yeah. So have the puppies?
Yep, still doing good. Nothing really going on at the moment. She had her thyroid surgery a while back. That went pretty good.
Oh, okay.
She just has to take a pill every day for the rest of her life, but
Oh
it's
wow.
manageable. It's not something that's like, as long as she takes her pill and her vitamin supplements, she's good.
Oh,
So, but you only have to take calcium supplements, so you can actually just take 2 or 3 Tums a day, like the Tums you use for your
yeah.
stomach. You only have to
Hmm.
take like I think 2 of the 1200s a day, and that's it.
Hmm.
You just pop one in the morning, pop one before you go to bed. You're good to go, and then you take that one pill, and you're fine. But it's just crazy how much that thyroid fucking controls in your body, dude. That
Mm-hmm.
little ass fucking thing in your neck, how much that controls.
Yep.
Because Jason just got diagnosed with thyroidism too, but he
Oh,
hasn't had his taken out.
Jason that we know, like Jason Lavari?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he
Oh,
just got
damn.
diagnosed with it about 3, 4 months back
Oh, wow.
because he started noticing like he wasn't feeling good, like he was feeling weak and tired, and yeah, it turns out he's got Graves' disease like Sarah has, which
Hmm.
is
Oh
such an
wow.
ominous fucking name for a disease, Graves' disease,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? But yeah, he got diagnosed with that, but he hasn't had to have his thyroid taken out because what they normally do is they put you on medication for about a year and see if they can stabilize it with just medication. And if that's okay, then they'll just leave it. But if it doesn't change or starts getting worse, then they'll have to take it out. And they can do a partial or a full removal.
Hmm.
Sarah got a full removal. They took the whole thing out.
Wow.
So,
My lamp head. Didn't
but
notice
see,
it.
her medication didn't work for her when she tried to stabilize it. It didn't work for her. So hopefully Jason doesn't have to get it taken out. But pretty common surgery though, so it's not like it's
Yeah.
too worrisome if you go in for it. And actually, Sarah was lucky. She had one of the best. She actually had like one of the top doctors in all the state of Florida that does those procedures. Actually works for her company.
Yeah,
So-
Jason did say that his mum had it, so it's sort of like passed on.
Because Sarah was all nervous, and the nurse told her, "Don't worry about it. You're with like one of the best teams for this surgery." She goes, "You ain't got nothing to worry about." She goes, "We do this all the time." So, because it's usually more common in women than it is men. Like a lot of women will get it. It's a lot rarer for men to get it. Yeah, other than that, everything's been going good. So
That's good.
going back to work next week. Summer's about over. Got 1 week left.
Yeah, so yeah, it's about time for you to go back to work. School will be starting.
Yep. And then I got a second position for IT for my area, so I got to trade for that. And I got this year is going to be very busy because we're down like they said around 76 to 80 drivers we don't have.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, there's a lot of routes being combined and stuff there, and I don't have my route sheet until Tuesday, so I don't even know what our route's going to be like yet. So we're going to go do a dry run on Tuesday to do a test run on the route. Because they'll give you they'll give you an extra 4 hours to pay for going and doing that. So
That's cool.
I don't know. Did Paul go to fly?
Yeah.
I
That's
hope
what he
not.
said.
Look at the fucking weather.
I know.
Look
I
at
was
that
sitting there
shit.
looking. Yeah.
Well, holy shit.
Yeah, I hope he didn't go down there to fly.
You're gonna sink another one.
Yeah, he's got to be careful though, because he got a letter from the FAA the other day telling him he was still under review and investigation. So
Oh,
better be
really?
careful.
You see what your wife put? You see what your wife put in the chat?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the nursing staff for that doctor were awesome. They were very supportive. Like I said, but she was lucky. She had like one of the top thyroid doctors in the state. Like yeah, so she was good. Like she really lucked out because they worked for Baycare, which is the company she works for. So
You still have her thyroid saved in a Ziploc bag somewhere?
oh, the doctor did take a picture of it for us so we could see it. It's gross looking.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly looking.
I showed it on Paul's like a couple days after the surgery.
Yeah, I think I was there when you showed it. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it looks like a little chunk of undercooked steak. That a dog chewed up and spit out. That's what it looked like.
That's funny.
Yeah. I'll spend the day here sometime soon. Get all my cameras
Anyone want
ready
to
to
see
go.
it? Anyone want to see it?
Well, hopefully you have fun. Be safe on your trip and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a good time.
Like what's it? How many? Like is this like your fourth trip to Alaska or like your fifth trip or
Sixth trip.
sixth trip?
Yeah, I just love it up there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I went one time and I got in a car wreck. Well, I didn't. My mom, like we were. I think I may have told. I don't know if I told you this story or not, but we were. My mom and I went up there and we had rented a car and we were just kind of touring around or whatever. We stayed in Anchorage and we went up this mountain and then like on the way down, like some I guess rocks had caught on the back of the tires or whatever, and my mom lost control of the wheel and she turned and we driven to the, and I was, doing like the head bobbing thing, like dozing off and shit. And like my mom just turns the wheel and we just crash into a ditch. And like I wake up and like the windshield shattered, both airbags went off, and I looked around, I was like, did we just get in a
It
car?
was probably good you were sleeping too, because it's worse to wreck when you tense up. When you know it's coming versus just
Yeah.
letting your body naturally fling around.
Probably not a good idea that your mum was sleeping as well, though.
Oh god. Good thing she turned into the ditch and not the other way where there was the
What she
river, like,
probably
going down.
did was hit. Yeah, she must have hit a bunch of gravel on the road and lost
Yeah.
traction. Because that will do that. I mean, that's why they tell you don't blow like grass clippings and shit like out in the road, because a lot of bikers will lose traction from that.
Yeah.
On the country roads around here, it's horse manure.
Uh,
Guys, I better
Yeah.
run.
All right,
So,
we'll catch you later, Rob. Be safe, man. Have fun.
yeah.
If we don't
Good to
see you
see you.
before.
take lots of pictures.
Oh yeah, will do. I might
All
even
right.
try and my one buddy's has a portable Starlink. Maybe I can join you from the middle of the bay.
Oh, there you
Actually,
go.
that Starlink works pretty good. You should be fine if you hook to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
stop in if you care.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Bring us back
All
some
right.
salmon.
Oh yeah. This is what I'm going for, is another big
Oh, the-
halibut.
Oh, there
That's
you
a
go.
halibut.
Oh, yeah.
Just for the halibut.
Just for the halibut. Yeah.
Just for the halibut.
All right, guys, we'll take
All
care.
right.
We'll see you.
All right, Rob.
Bye.
Halibut more expensive than salmon.
Yeah, probably.
I don't eat fish enough to know the prices of it. I'm not a huge fish person.
I don't know. I like fish. It's pretty tasty. I mean, well, it just depends on the fish, I guess.
I mean, like, I don't really prefer fish, but say I was at your house and you made it, I could sit there and eat it.
So,
Mhm.
Justin, I'm having fish tonight for dinner. You want to come over and eat?
Fuck off.
Yeah, TJ would be having tilapia.
We do have there is salmon in the freezer that I want to cook.
Yeah, tilapia is like one of the most common, cheapest fish you can buy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is the cheapest.
Yeah. And the most like
The most expensive is called fugu.
It's called
like-
what?
Fugu.
and a lot of fish based
Japanese.
products, they use fish in it. You usually have tilapia in it. Like if you're
What was
using
that one-
fish
what was that one you
flavoring,
talked about?
usually it's
What,
tilapia.
you say what was it called? Goo?
No, fugu. Fugu.
Oh, fugu. Oh.
And there's the other one that's pretty common, like tilapia. What is it? I think there's one other one that's pretty common. It's
Mackerel.
pretty cheap. Yeah.
What is it?
Mackerel.
Mackerel.
Oh,
That-
mackerel.
That is the most oily fish you can get.
Oh, yeah.
It's full of omega-3, that one. And apparently, the worst tasting fish you can get is catfish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Catfish.
I am not a fan of catfish at all. Even deep fried catfish. Ugh. I'm good. Like whenever people say they're going to a fish fry, I have no. Dude, I'll stop at McDonald's on the way before I'll go eat that. I'm good. I'm just not a big fan of fish, especially freshwater. I like seafood like shrimp and lobster and crab, but I'm just not a big fish person.
Well, saltwater fish always tastes nicer than fresh.
I think so.
Freshwater fish tastes horrible.
Like fresh tuna is really good. I like fresh tuna.
Tuna's nice, yeah.
Yeah, I like tuna fish. It's not too bad.
Oh yeah, my dad used to go deep sea fishing and he'd get a big ass like I don't even know how big they were, maybe a couple 100-pound tuna.
Mm.
Put these big old tuna steaks right on the grill and smoke them. Oh, so good.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, the majority of our fish and chip shops over here use either cod, whiting, haddock.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Cod's really nice.
Cod's very common, a common fish too. That's the one I was thinking of. Usually you'd see cod and tilapia in like Walmart and places like that.
Tilapia is a lake fish and cod is a sea fish.
Because like fish sticks and a lot of that shit will have like a mixture of I think they use cod and tilapia in that. They're like the little cheapy frozen fish sticks. Let me look it up and see.
Fish
'Cause
fingers.
I think it's a mixture of fish they use.
No, ours usually have to specify on the packet what fish is used, and they normally do it either out of haddock or cod.
Yeah, so it's usually Alaskan pulp cod or haddock or haddock, whatever that's
Yeah,
called.
haddock. Haddock's a really nice tasting fish, a little bit sweeter than cod.
Lance,
Hey, Gigs, how are you doing?
what's that? Good yourself?
Good.
Hi, Lance.
Yeah, so I don't like gosh, is it Wally? It's a freshwater
Walleye.
fish. Yeah. And I don't know if it was the batter they used or the fish, but it was way too sweet for my liking.
It might be the batter if it's deep fried.
Yeah.
That's probably what you're not
I
liking.
had that
It's
in
probably a
Wisconsin.
sweet batter.
Was not a fan.
What they should do is instead of using water or milk for the batter, they should use Guinness.
I'd
That
almost
makes
bet it was the batter because I don't.
batter on fish.
I'd almost bet that was a batter because I don't think that fish is particularly sweet tasting. So I had to have been a batter.
Yeah, my guess is it was the batter, but it was like, no, I don't like this. And my nephew, they go out to fresh fish fry when he lived in Wisconsin every Friday. They would do that. And then my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, that was their son. They lived back here with us, and they would go back probably 3 times in the fall because he played football and watch his games. And we would go once to go watch his game. And every time they would have fish fry. But the cheese curds are awesome.
Dude, I freaking love cheese curds.
I do too. And it's comfort food. It's bad for you, but I love it. I love everything that's bad for me.
Dude, everything's bad for you. One week it's good for you. The next week it gives you butt cancer.
Exactly. That's what I need to tell my wife.
They do. Like 1 week the news will be telling you, oh, they found in a study that it helps with your eyesight. And then the next week, oh, we found out that it's linked to stomach cancer. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My granddad on my mum's side had 2 shops. He had a greengrocer's and he had a fishmonger's. So I grew up around eating fish.
No red wine, 2 glasses of red wine, 3 bottles of red wine. They change it every week.
Way I look at it, just enjoy your life and drink what you want to.
Uh-huh.
You want to live the most
Tom?
optimal, healthy life, by all means do it. If you don't want to, that's on you at the end of the day.
My dad retired in 95, died in 2019, so he had a nice retirement. My mom retired in 2002 and passed away in 2009. So she didn't get a long retirement.
Brenda said hi to you, Lance.
Hi, Brenda. Talking about retirement.
Well, my dad retired when he's
But
65, died
I
when he
love almost all
was nearly,
fish.
so he
You
got
know, we're
quite a ton.
big salmon eaters and halibut up here because it's so plentiful, along with crab and lobster.
Dude, I like crab, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
is. They're
is.
like lobster. Like you have to like tear like the fucking legs just to get to the meat and stuff, or like
That is
Dude.
crawfish.
terrible.
Well, crawfish isn't really
It
like crawfish.
takes you absolutely ages to open the tin to get at the crab meat.
That's why you got to get like you get the metal things that you crack a nut with, a nutcracker.
Yeah, screw hiring
Yeah.
a chick to feed you grapes. Hire her to break open crab legs for you.
Break a nut.
Crack a nut.
Well, that would be after dinner.
Yeah. Okay. So my daughter left to go back to Seattle, and the Blue Angels are flying at 3:30. What time is it? About 3:30 now.
No, it's like
It's 6:40. Yeah, but his time, TJ.
Yeah, it's 3 hours.
So
It's
I said, don't
6:45 here.
go through Seattle at 3:30 because they shut both freeways down.
Yeah, they would have already flown over because it's 3:45.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She left about 3:15. It takes about 45 minutes to get down there. So
Because those fighter pilots are very time oriented. If they say they're going to be over you at 3:15, they'll be over you right at 3:15.
exactly.
Those guys plan and plan and plan and rehearse every flight.
Yep.
They're very meticulous.
And do you see how they start a meeting and end a meeting by tapping the table all together in unison? You see that?
Yeah,
Pretty
then they
cool.
also then they also have to do the testing with each other, where one will sit in a chair up at the front of the class and they'll go through the entire procedure of a certain type of flight, and they pretend that all the controls are there. They sit and do them, and then the other pilots sit there and kind of grade them on it to make sure they're doing everything correctly.
That Blue
Yeah.
Angels documentary is pretty cool. But I like how they all start a meeting and break a meeting.
Well, I mean,
Number one,
it's pretty much
starts
like
it.
that across the board because they're fighter pilots at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's how that's just their military training right there.
And every year, one of the newscasters on all three of the major news stations up here get to fly. And they show them passing out, right? You know, they do one trick where the newscaster passes out for about 5 seconds.
Because I want to say that their planes are actually, I think they are war ready. They just don't carry any armament or anything on them. I don't know if they're actually like decommissioned to the point where they can't be used anymore. I want to say that they're not, but
I don't think the Red Arrows actually use a plane that is used in combat.
dude, they need to give those guys the F-22s when they retire those, man. They could do some crazy shows with the F-22s. Man, the maneuverability of those fucking planes, dude, they could do some really cool maneuvers. Like, you think the F-A-18s can do some crazy maneuvers?
Yeah, watching those Blue Angels, man, is something else. Like
That's what I said. I'd love to see them in a squad of F-22s doing a show.
Yeah.
The F-22 can literally be hauling ass and all of a sudden pop its nose up and it just sit still in the air, it just float, and then take back off again. Yeah, people down here in Florida, I don't remember, I think it's Fort Lauderdale. I think is where they fly around a lot. Dude, people get free air shows down there all the time on the beach. I think
Yeah.
it's Fort
They have
Lauderdale.
a condo. They can step out on their balcony and just watch it.
It's one of the beaches here in Florida that they fly out of all the time. Like they're always over there practicing. So people get like pretty much free air shows right off the beach. They'll be flying over the water doing stuff.
Well, didn't they
I
do
think
that where what's it was? Where Don went on holiday? Up in the, was it the Panama?
yeah, but I don't remember where he went, but yeah, that was the Blue Angels. And I think they have more than one squadron of those. I think there's a couple of them.
Yeah, I can't remember where it was. They said it was, but I think it
Is
began
that-
with a P.
Because that was one of the pilots that they tried to get in trouble for flying over the beach like 3 or 4 weeks ago. But he did that low level fly over the beach and everybody was cheering and shit. The news tried to say, oh, everybody was scared, running for their lives. And then the news was trying to like come up with all these stupid scenarios. What if a beach shell flew up and hit somebody in the eye? Like, oh my God. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Beach shell hit somebody in the eye.
Yeah, they were like, what if the seashell flew up and hit somebody in the eye? It's like, oh my God, now you're just fucking scraping the bottom of the barrel for scenarios.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
And Pete Hegseth told him that you're not getting him in trouble. He's not getting any kind of trouble. Leave him alone. Which I agreed with. Same with the helicopter pilots that flew over for 4th of July. I think it was 4th of July. They flew over the beach and they did that low level fly for everybody on the beach. Oh, well, they're the most highly trained helicopter pilots in the world. And yet these stupid beach tour helicopters can do that shit all the time and nobody says anything. Yeah, I'd trust one of those, 42-year-old kids in that Apache more than I would anybody else. Like I said, they're very highly trained. The ABC News was like the worst, dude. They were like, people were running for their lives. Okay, what videos were you guys watching? Because 100 videos I saw, everybody was cheering and screaming. And I really don't care as a citizen if these guys are, flying their helicopters around and want to have a little fun, with some citizens on the beach. I don't see the issue with that. I think that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, as long as they're flying above 400 feet.
Yeah, well, you want to be the FAA agent to go to try to tell an Apache what to do? No, I'm good. Just look at you at the 50 cal. What'd you say? 400 what?
Hey, Mark, did you watch any of the golf today?
I did, yes.
The women's was a good playoff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is
And
Bill
the men's,
that
I think they showed the boat Paul filmed on a flyover. Kind of a cool little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Burton's talking to you in the chat, by the way.
What's that?
He said, Paul, did you fly in the rain? And Paul,
comes
Bill is
my
pissed
wife.
at me.
Well, it was
some
raining
reason
too
or
hard
other.
where I normally fly, so I went to the north of the bridge, and it was just a light sprinkle, not a rain. So yeah, I flew there, but it was so windy, I couldn't get around the front of the ship. So all I got was
Yeah.
the ship coming up.
It looked
back
really
down,
nasty
down
when
and
you
down,
left.
and that was it.
And she said her husband's pissed at her for some reason.
And then the guys tournament, Mark, I turned you guys down
Yeah.
because my wife just moved back. He's walking the
That's-
other direction.
That 24-year-old shooting a 63.
Yeah. And they didn't show the last 3 holes because they had a news conference on the fires in Spokane. So
Uh-huh.
I didn't get to see the final 3
think he
holes.
birdied.
but
I think he birdied the last.
He did. They showed a
Yeah.
replay later. And then the women's, the gal was in the lead, and then the one gal birdies 18
Yeah.
to force a playoff and ended up losing.
Mm.
Good tournament though, huh?
Yeah, it was. Nice course, Lytham.
Yeah, it looked like it. And not a lot of trouble, it didn't look like.
Well, lots of bunkers, but
Yeah.
And deep bunkers at that.
And which course was that again? I forget.
Lytham St Anne's.
Okay.
It's on the coast just south of Blackpool.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
probably about 45 miles from here.
Yeah. I've got 2 jobs up here, 2 drone jobs up here that I need to fly. One of them today, taking a family portrait with their cabin behind them. And then another, she wants me to do an overhead of the markers of her land. I'm going to do that sometime this week. But I don't see.
Well, just set up a waypoint. You want to set up a waypoint mission then?
No, I'm just going to take an aerial straight down, high above. Is all she needs. She just wants to see where the back markers are on the back of her land.
Brenda said that putt was amazing to force a playoff.
Yes, it was. That was an amazing putt. Hey guys, how are you? Good.
I'm doing good, thanks.
I'm doing good, thanks. That was pretty funny.
Those are the neighbors. I'm gonna take their port. They're not ready yet, so I'm gonna walk along the back road, get my steps in. What are you laughing at?
What are you laughing at?
Because it's on a roll.
That's pretty
What are you
funny.
laughing at? What are you laughing at? Nobody even said anything. And he's gone.
There he goes. TJ, you still there? Are you alive? Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
Howdy, howdy.
That's pretty funny.
Logan's
That's
clapping in the chat.
That's pretty good. Oh god, that was pretty.
I wish I
funny.
knew what was pretty good. What was funny?
when
Winner. He's on a roll.
On something. Possibly Beth. Spit it out, TJ.
I know. When Lance was talking to his neighbor, he said, "How you guys doing?" And then you
He's
answered,
still
"I'm
laughing
doing
at
pretty
you
good."
answering.
Yeah, but you started laughing like 30 seconds after I said that.
I know. That's pretty funny.
It take that long for you to register what I said? You had to think about that for a sec.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
He must do the replay on the YouTube feed.
Well, they got a little miniature Gibson Les Paul in a case you can print out. Pretty cool.
So the next family that comes in and uses our cabin, I like all the family members, but this family I like the most of the other four. And sometimes he follows us and we follow them. It just depends on what week you have. So I'm going to buy him a pint of Bud Light and leave it in the fridge for him. So when he gets here, he's got something to drink.
TJ, call Lance a poser. Ain't no damn cabin. It's a lake house.
Yeah, it is a lake house.
Call him poser.
My house is a lake house because it's on well not really, but
That's a fucking pond. That ain't a lake.
there is a lake out there. There's a big gigantic pond out there.
Yeah, pond.
A big pond.
That's a man-made retention pond. I guarantee that they put in there.
Yeah, there is a fountain. There is a fountain in it.
Yeah, it's just to keep the water moving so it doesn't get stagnant.
But it hasn't been running lately for some weird reason. I don't know why.
I broke.
Yeah, probably. They can't afford to fix it.
I got a sign on Make a World a light box. It's diabetes, the McDonald's logo.
Diabetes.
What? See? McDiabetes.
McDiabetes. That's funny. McDiabetes. That's funny.
Hey, Mark, is that phrase 6-7 catching on in England?
Not really all that much, no.
Okay.
Although you're
Because
asking the wrong age group about whether something's popular.
Yeah, exactly. So Mark and I both turned 6-7. I told my wife that. My wife hates that saying. Hates that saying because of the kids. The kids use it in her classroom, and she gives them the hairy eyeball every time they say that, and they like, oops, should have said that. But
that kind of fell off here. Kids were saying it a lot, like at the beginning of middle of last year, but then
September, October.
Yeah, then they stopped saying. It's the fads go a lot quicker these days.
Yeah. So
yeah, Mine's on Wednesday. I turn
You know,
67. I turn 67 on Wednesday.
before the world got a
This
lot smaller
past
with
or
the
this coming,
Wednesday coming.
this coming, well, happy birthday,
It's coming
bud.
Wednesday, yep.
Yeah.
It's his birthday.
You're gonna be able to do that 6'7".
Yeah, that's
Six,
Piss off
seven,
Yeah, but
six,
see,
elementary school teachers.
back before the internet kind of made the world a lot smaller, fads used to last like a couple years sometimes at a time. Sometimes a decade. You know, a fad could go as long as a decade.
Mm,
But these days, it's like every couple of months, it's something else, something new.
mm.
That's why these companies will cash in real quick. You know, the minute 6'7" got popular, you're going to see a bunch of toys shit popping up with that number on it, and then they'll move on to the next fad, whatever else is popular the next day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the one before that was In It. Mm,
The one before that was what?
In It.
In it?
Yeah.
What is it? What is that in it? What is that? Like you're in it to win it or something?
No, it was the shortened version of Isn't It?
Oh.
It's like
Yeah,
that.
no
In
cap.
It.
I don't know that I heard that one before.
In it?
Yeah, no cap.
Yeah.
No cap. No cap.
Yeah, so needless to say, when I told that to my wife and my daughter this morning, my wife wasn't too happy with me. And I said, hey, you don't have to worry about it anymore. In fact, usually right now her stomach would start to be tied into knots because she would be thinking, I've got to go back into school this week to start setting up.
Yeah.
So for her, it's hitting a little sooner than for me. I won't really feel it until September. Although, seriously, I've forgotten what day of the week it is. And during the summer, I never did. I would always know, but now I could care less.
Exactly.
I think it's the first Saturday of the week, isn't it, Mark?
304 and a bit. 305. Yeah. Won't be in yet.
So I'll be thinking, okay, is Rodney doing his sunrise today? Is Dennis doing his singing today?
Oh God, it
Gotta
was
think
Dennis's.
about that.
It was Dennis and Michael Wright's birthday yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
My brother's birthday was yesterday. 70. The big 70.
Mark Kate's ordering shit on your phone.
No, she's looking to see if my pension's gone in. My works pension should have gone in on first, but because it was Saturday, I won't get paid until tomorrow.
That's right. I need to start looking for that stuff. I think they said August. I thought they originally said July, but then they pushed it back to August. Need to go look. Need to see if my wife got paid in full. I got paid in full. Usually I would have gotten 2 paychecks in July, 2 in August, and 1 in September. But they cashed me out. And
Dude, I would rather them not even hold money back for the summer and just let us file unemployment for the summer.
of course, everyone would.
Yeah.
It's a forced
Like-
layoff for us.
Or the state just pays you out of their own fucking pocket. It ain't our fault the schools are closed for 3 months.
Exactly.
Like, I don't understand why we have to pay ourselves out of our own money. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Either that or at least match a certain percentage of it, you know?
Mm.
Like for every 5% or 10% you put in, they can match it up to a certain percentage. So you don't at least use it all your money.
Yep.
Yeah, I get my works pension tomorrow, my disability on Tuesday,
And that,
and then my state pension next Thursday.
you're going to be rolling in it.
Terrible.
Mark's
You know,
getting
it's
the big
weird.
bucks.
People say, you know, because my wife gets paid once a month, I get paid twice a month. And people say, how can you afford to get paid once a month? It's like, dude, don't.
That's how most
It
schools
doesn't
do it.
mean just because you got paid doesn't mean you spend it. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, actually, to be honest, getting paid once a month does kind of suck because you have to wait a whole month to get more money, but you get all your money at once and you can pay all your monthly bills in one shot. Do. Be
Yeah,
done
that's
with it.
it. Most of my bills will have been paid within the first 3 days of getting me money.
Right. Versus you having to hold and save $300 from one check, maybe for something, and you have to wait another 2 weeks and then put that money toward, you know, you could get all your money at once, but it does suck. You have to wait a whole month.
What do you think, TJ?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But a lot of
When I grow up, I want to be just like Lance.
a lot of schools pay by monthly, but a lot of them are going to 2-week pay now. Like ours, when you get hired now, you automatically go every 2 weeks. But the older employees, if they're on they are, some of them are still on a 1 month pay, but they can choose to go to the 2 week. But once they go to 2 week, they can't go back.
Yeah.
But they can stay on it if they want for the entirety of their career.
So my dad died on the 8th of the month. They prorated his retirement for those 8 days and didn't give him anything for the rest of the month.
Yeah,
They're pretty tight about it.
we had to pay back my dad's because they paid his works pension 3 days after he died and his state pension, so we had to pay all of that back.
Okay, guys, we're going to be voting here pretty quick.
You're going to vote?
Yeah, the shower.
Why do you vote in the shower for?
No, you guys are voting. Camera on, camera off.
Oh, camera on, camera on.
Go get cleaned up. Go take one of my drone shots.
Look at Mark. He got a makeover for his birthday.
You got a makeover. That's funny.
Okay, the phone camera's on, they can see you.
Mark got a makeover.
You don't look a day over 40 there, Mark.
Okay, they can see you. The camera's on the phone.
That's funny.
She was getting a little bit worried then because all she's got on is dressing gown. She's just had a bath.
Hey, I'm out of here. Go get in the shower.
Paul saying, "Oh, Mark got a makeover." Mm-hmm.
Dude, I could totally see TJ ride one of these in his neighborhood. Or
Five.
Mhm. That's funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. That's funny. Just be like riding around, like waving at everybody.
Yeah, I can picture it.
Yeah, that's funny.
I noticed in that video that you showed, Justin, the police car pulled around the corner right behind it. Did it go on? any-
yeah, no, I didn't go past that. Just showed the cop pulling up, going after him.
That's funny.
It's not an average day in Atlanta. That's an average day in TJ's neighborhood.
Yeah.
Another day at TJ.
Where do you think you're going, son? Over there. All right.
Can I have that?
Well, technically, if in TJ's neighborhood, is your neighborhood gated?
Yeah.
Most likely they're private roads. He would only get in trouble by his HOA for driving in there. Because a lot of the HOAs that are gated, a lot of them, they're considered private roads. They're not public. So the police can't enforce traffic laws on those streets because they're privatized roads.
Mm.
Just like if you run a stop sign in a parking lot, they can't get you for that
Yeah.
because it's not a, that's a private piece of private property. That's not a public roadway.
Right.
At least here in Florida, they can't get you for that.
I'm just gonna go into like a neighborhood and like just drive, like and just pass all the stop signs.
No, you don't need to be doing any extra driving.
Yeah.
Well, just think about it, TJ. They can't give you a speeding ticket.
Yeah. I think I heard like after a year, like all your stuff goes away or whatever.
No, not in Florida. It's after 5 years now. But if you get too many tickets within a 5 year period now, it can be a felony charge. And
Yeah.
you can actually get jail time for it now. So that's why I said be careful, dude.
That's
I was
crazy.
drop off. I was drop off after 5 years.
Let's see, 5 year traffic law in Florida. Is it just went effect at the beginning of July, I believe.
Oh.
So you're lucky because all your shit preceded that. So it's called Isaiah's Law, HB 35, which took effect July 1st, and it's habitual traffic offenders. So yeah, getting caught driving during this 5 year period, an automatic third degree felony, which carries up to 5 years in prison. So if you are labeled as a habitual traffic offender, then they take your license for 5 years. But if you're caught within that 5 years of driving, you could face up to 5 years in prison because it was something to do with a kid named Isaiah that got killed, and that's why they called Isaiah's Law. I can't remember the whole story behind it, but yeah, they're getting really strict on traffic shit in Florida, dude. It's like now if you go over 100 miles an hour or 50 miles over the posted speed limit, it's automatic arrest and your car gets impounded now.
Oh shit.
And there is no officer discretion. They have to take you to jail.
What do you mean like what do you mean like officer discretion?
So officer discretion means that in some cases, an officer could decide whether he wants to arrest you or not, or give you a ticket. It's up to the officer. But there's certain traffic laws and certain criminal offenses that they don't have a choice. The state says you have to arrest them. So the officer cannot just let you go. They have to arrest you. So now in Florida, if you hit 100 mile an hour or faster, it's an automatic arrest, or 50 miles over the posted speed limit. They have to arrest you and your car gets impounded. They don't let somebody come pick your car up for you. They impound it. And that
it's
could cost you hundreds of dollars because it could be $100 a day to have your car impounded.
As is 30 mile an hour over the speed limit, it's an automatic 12-month ban.
You know, you got to be really careful now, especially with your speed, because that law went into place, and within I think the first like 3 or 4 weeks it was in place, dude. Like there was like 5 or 6 people just in my county that got arrested for it. They got caught doing 100 on the highway.
Holy shit.
That's why I set myself a limit, dude. I don't go more than 5 over. If it's 60, I'll do 65. If it's 50, I'll do 55 is the highest I'll go. And then I set my cruise control, just get back.
Yeah, that's what I've always been told, just use my cruise control.
Like in the city driving, you have to be paying more attention because a lot of times you can't use your cruise control because you're stopping and going. But if you're on the highway, dude, use your cruise control.
Yeah.
Especially if you have adaptive cruise control, your car will slow down and speed back up to what you had it set to as you're coming up on vehicles.
I have a smart car because it tells me when I'm like getting too close to like a vehicle or whatever, because it has the sensors or whatever somewhere, and it'll beep at me.
Yeah, you got lane assist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a radar in the front grille, and it will actually stop if the car in front of you stops.
Yeah, so like if you adaptive cruise control is really nice because say you set your speed at 60, right? And you come up on a car that's doing 50, it will slow down enough so you don't hit the car in front of you, and it will maintain that speed. And until you either move over into another lane or that car's speed gets out of your way, then it will speed back up to the 60 you had it set at.
Yeah.
So you don't have to touch it at all. You can just leave it alone and let it do its thing. And it will slow down and speed back up as it needs to. I wish I had adaptive cruise control. That's the one feature my car does not have that I wish I had. It has everything else, but it just has no standard cruise control.
When ours brakes because of the car in front being too close, the whole dash turns red.
Yeah, that's the one feature I wish my car had. And my car's got enough damn fucking sensors on it to have that. Because I got 4 on the front bumper, 4 on the back bumper, and 2 on each side of the car.
Yeah,
or 3 on each side.
All they are is infrared sensors that cause it to beep. The adaptive cruise control actually has a radar built into the front grille as well.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is my car doesn't need much to upgrade it because it already can self-park, so it uses the cameras and everything.
Oh yeah, ours does that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Never
so
used it yet.
I've played around with it in the parking lots, like
Self-parking.
pulling up next to curbs and letting it do it. It's pretty cool. You press the button and then all of a sudden your steering wheel starts moving back and forth.
Yeah.
Parallel park for you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I don't ever get into parallel parking situations enough to use it. So, and my car's so small, it's not hard to parallel park. It's like super easy. Like I could see using that in like a truck or something, but my car is so tiny. Honestly, I don't even know why they put that feature in it. Because you shouldn't have an issue parallel. If you can't parallel park my car, you shouldn't be driving. Let's just say. Because my
Ours will
car
do
is about
both.
this.
I
Ours
can
will
parallel park.
park
I can parallel park my car easy.
ours will actually do the other one as well, where it reverses into a space on its own.
Well, my
Not just
car is the
parallel
size of a.
park, it does the other way.
Yeah, mine's the same size as a Prius, dude. It's not hard to park it. Like,
Yeah. Well, if yours is the same size as a Focus, I think ours is only about 6 inches longer and maybe 6 inches taller.
yeah, that's why I said if you can't park like a Focus or a smart car or a Prius, dude, if you can't parallel park those little ass cars, you don't need to be driving.
Hell, a smart
I
car,
under,
you can park it facing the curb.
yeah, you still wouldn't be sticking out in traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are, dude. I hate when you're going through a parking lot and you're like, oh, front row parking, and then you pull up and there's a fucking smart car all the way up at the front of the parking space. Because you can almost park 2 smart cars in one parking space.
Yeah.
You could. I think you could fit 2 in a standard parking space over here.
I don't know, our standard parking spaces are 4.8 meters by 2.4 meters. So that's 8 foot by 16 foot.
Ours are bigger than yours, so I'm gonna guess. I don't know what
Well,
the
your
size
cars
is.
are bigger than ours.
Yeah, because I know that was one thing that a lot of the people that came over here for the World Cup loved. They loved the big parking spaces.
Mm.
Let's see, how big is a standard parking space in the U.S.?
Some of your cars are getting on for 20 foot long.
So about 9 foot wide and about 20 foot long.
Yeah. So about 4 foot longer and a foot wider.
It really depends on where you go too, because there's some parking lots that actually have compact parking spaces for small cars, but then they'll have like bigger parking spaces for like trucks and shit that are a lot bigger that aren't your standard size parking spaces. Those might be like 10 or 11 feet wide. Dude, I don't know who did the parking spaces at the Dollar General down the street, but oh my God, dude, they made them so skinny.
So you
Like,
can't even park your car in there?
Even with my car, dude, you're on both the lines on both sides when you park.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
God.
and the thing is all the old lines were there, but some jackass decided to take a can of spray paint and redo it. And they didn't even go over the old lines. They just decided to make their own parking spaces. I'm assuming it was a manager or somebody because it's not even asphalt paint. It looks like fucking spray paint that they used.
Mm.
And it's just, they made the parking spaces way too skinny. Like my car should not be on both the lines on either side when I'm parking. Like my car's small.
Do you like have hatching in between 2 parking spaces for disabled spaces?
Yeah. Not
So
all
they
of
can
them,
get-
but there are some spaces that will have that.
Yeah, so they can get wheelchairs in and out.
Yeah, and you'll get some jackasses that will decide to park in those spaces sometimes too.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, they'll get a ticket. If you're lucky, a cop will drive through the parking lot and ticket them for it. Because I've seen that tons of times in Walmart's parking lot. Somebody will park it right in the little, because they'll have regular handicaps. They'll have like 2 or 3 regular handicap spaces. And then they'll have the one at the very front will have the big, like, it's like a cordoned off area that has stripes on the ground.
Yeah.
And that's for the lift to come down and everything. And yeah, you'll get jackasses parking their cars in those all the time. And yeah, I don't know how you can park your car there, get out, and not think I'm a dickhead. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't understand that. Like how you think, like how entitled you got to be in your head to do something like that. That you think
We had
that's
a
okay.
we had a new gym opened up in our shopping precinct, and all the way along the front of it is all disabled spaces. And the amount of cars that parking there now of people that are going to the gym is crazy.
Yeah, here by law, they have to have handicap parking in all businesses. They have to have so many spaces to however big the parking lot is.
Yeah.
Because there's some parking lots that are so small they'll only have one handicap space, but that's all they're
Mm.
required to have. But it's like the parking lot's so small, it's like, dude, it's like the same walk no matter what parking space you're in. So why the fuck do you need
Yeah.
one? It's like, do you really need a handicap parking space? No matter where you park, it's going to be about the same amount of walking. So,
On to parking a handicap space here, you've got to have one of the blue badges, the disabled badge in your windscreen. And you've actually got a little clock face cardboard that you have to put the time that you get there on as well.
I'm going to
'Cause
open a trip.
you're only supposed to stay there for 3 hours maximum.
Yeah, we got a couple of cops around here, a couple of sheriff's deputies that they love busting people in the parking lots. They like to go hang out in the Walmart and Publix parking lots and bust people for handicap. Because what they'll do is they'll sit there and they'll wait for people to come out and they'll check to make sure that that is your vehicle and that you are the person with the handicap tag.
Yeah.
And if it's not, they'll confiscate it, and then you'll have to pay a fine, and then the person's handicap placard that belonged to might have been your mother or even your spouse. Yeah, then they have to go and deal with that and get it back.
Yeah, if you use your handicap parking badge here, the person who is handicapped has to be in the car.
Exactly, same here. Yeah, yeah, I
Doesn't
can be
have to be the
driving, but
driver,
yeah,
so long as they're in it.
yeah, as long as I could, same here. I could be driving you around, and as long as you're in the car with me, we could use yours per se. You know, if you were over
Yeah.
here. Because Sarah's
Just,
mom used to do that all the time, dude. She used to use her dad's all the time. She'd go to the store and just park in the handicap spaces, and I always felt weird about it, even riding with her. And I'm like, I don't know.
yeah,
I just feel like a dickhead parking in a space that I'm not supposed to be in.
yeah, because I've got one and Kate's got one, so we leave Kate's in the car and mine stays in my coat pocket.
I like the ones that park in the emergency parking spaces at Walmart. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Because they actually, Walmart has designated parking spaces just for the police officers. And it has to
Yeah,
be a police vehicle. But yet, these fuckers will pull in there and just park there like it's no big deal.
yeah. Like our Tesco's got like, I think it's 5 or 6 spaces that have charging stations on them. And the amount of people that park in there that haven't got electric cars is crazy.
Oh, that's why I love parking EV parking whenever I go somewhere they have that front row EV parking. Because technically you can plug my car in, so I can park there.
Yeah, yeah. We can't.
It doesn't say you have to use a charger. It just says you have to be an EV. So it doesn't say you have to be charging on it. A lot of people in those type of parking lots, they park their car there for a couple hours. They're going in to do something, and they've either already charged their car or they're in the midst of charging it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I read my devotional, I went to church. I did my did my yoga. I looked up, I found object lessons, but, biblical object lessons.
Hey, DJ, now there's a real boat for you.
I don't see anything. Your camera's off.
Oh,
I think
Oh
we've
yeah,
got
look at
some.
that.
We've got some electric charging spaces now that are actually wireless. They have like induction charging, like your phone charger.
it's loaded with those blades
Oh,
for the
interesting.
windmills.
Yeah.
Just pull up on a pad, huh?
Yeah.
I guess that's what, some kind of conversion kit they put on the car.
Uh,
I don't know
know.
if they actually come with that, to be honest.
I think there's some that do, some that don't. Yeah.
I bet you can buy a conversion kit though for most EVs to do that.
Yeah.
Because you could probably put that in your driveway if you wanted to.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. That'd be actually the coolest way to charge your car. You just pull around your driveway, walk
Yeah.
to the door, flip on a switch,
Mhm.
done. You don't have to do anything.
How long does it take for an electric car to charge anyways? It takes like 24
Uh,
hours?
All depends on what
Oh.
kind of car it is, what kind of plug it uses.
Oh.
Like my car takes about 12 hours to fully charge because mine can't go on a supercharger.
Hey,
But like
do, you
a,
have do you have an electric car, Justin?
mine's a
TJ,
hybrid.
that ship is from Monrovia.
Oh, from where?
Monrovia.
Monrovia.
Monrovia?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mark
sure
can
you
tell you
never
where
heard of-
Monrovia is.
It's an Eastern European country somewhere near Russia.
It's right next to Kazakhstan.
Mm. Probably not all that far away from it, actually.
Is that a real country?
What?
Kazakhstan? I just made that up in my head.
Uzbekistan.
Oh,
There's Uzbekistan and there is Kurdistan.
okay.
So you're close.
Yurkistan.
No, I got a hybrid, TJ. Mine's gas and electric, but my car can charge off the motor. It doesn't have to be. It's just another option.
Yeah, he's got a plug-in hybrid. Ours is just a complete hybrid, so it only uses petrol and it charges its own battery up from the petrol engine when it needs to.
Yeah, mine does too, but it does give you the option to plug it in if you want to.
Mm.
But I don't ever use it. Like, we hardly ever plug it in. Because the battery in my car is really small. It's only like, I think it was a 3 or 4 kilowatt. It's not a very big battery. It's mainly just to help with gas mileage.
Yeah, I think
Like
ours is 7.
Or no. I think it was a 6 kilowatt. But see, my car will go down the road, TJ, and it will go a couple miles of gas, and it will go a couple miles of electric, couple miles of gas.
Oh.
It goes
So
back
you can
and forth.
so you can switch it from gas to electric or
It
something?
does it on its own. It does it on its own.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's also a switch on the dashboard to go straight into either gas or electric,
Yeah,
depending
I
on
could.
where you are.
Oh,
Yeah, I
gotcha.
have that option. I could just do gas, or I could do just electric. But if I do just electric, I can only go like 30 miles. It's not very far.
Mm.
Like,
Oh.
it's very short. But so I just leave it on the dual where it does both because, dude, I can get almost like 40 or 50 miles per gallon with the electric assist. Like, I get almost 600 miles when I fill my tank up. It's like right under 600 miles, like 580 something or 89 miles. Like, it's right under 600 miles. When I
Yeah,
fill
ours
up.
is somewhere around about 600 miles, I think. Yeah.
Like, I could go almost across the whole United States on just about 2 tanks of gas, maybe 2.5
wow.
tanks. Like, I only fill up my car about every 3 weeks.
I think our tank is 11 of our gallons, so that would probably be like 15 or so, 16 of yours, something like that.
Yeah, I only spend about $50 a month on gas, if that. Where most people, that's how much they spend a week.
I think we've had ours 6 weeks now, maybe around about 6 weeks, and I think we filled it up when we got it, and I think we've just topped it up a couple of times since.
I really think hybrid is a sweet spot. Like all electric, the range is about this little less than gas.
Yeah,
I
but if
think
you
I
take-
think hybrid's the way to go, dude, if you're gonna buy a car. I'll never go back to an all gas car again.
DJ, do you
Okay,
have an
man.
electric car?
No, it's gas.
Yeah, I'll never
I
go
gotta-
back
I
to
gotta-
an all gas
I
car.
gotta fill- I feel like I gotta fill it up like every day.
The amount of money I save every month, dude, on gas is insane. Like
Yeah.
I said, I spend about what most people spend in a week is what I spend in a month. Like if you ever go get a new car, TJ, you should really look at getting a hybrid, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I
Save
don't know.
a lot of money with
My
gas.
buddy keeps telling me, TJ, you need to get a Tesla. If you get a Tesla, you'll never have to worry about getting another speeding ticket ever again.
Bullshit,
Oh, yes,
dude.
you do.
Dude, Teslas are fast as fuck, dude.
The
Yeah,
Hey,
electric
guys,
cars are really
He's talking
fast.
about because he was like, TJ, the Tesla will definitely will drive itself. You don't have to worry about driving it.
Well, that
There's
yes,
that.
that would help you, but they're
The
not slow, dude.
acceleration on an electric car is untrue.
Dude, my car, when I take off from a stoplight, I have to be easy on the gas because I can spin the wheels when it's not even
Yeah.
wet out.
Yeah.
Like when it's raining, you got to be really careful in my car because it will spin the fucking wheels when you go to take off. Like my acceleration taking off from the stoplight is really fast.
Because on an
Like,
electric car, you get full horsepower from the start.
The minute you go,
It doesn't
yeah.
have to
you
build.
get-
It doesn't have to build up to it.
Yeah, like a Tesla will whip a Hellcat's ass right off of the line at a stoplight. Now a Hellcat will catch up to it and pass it eventually, but it's going to take it a minute. But it ain't going to beat it off the line, dude. A Tesla will smoke a Hellcat off the line every day. You're talking about what, like 700-800 horsepower or whatever it is. Like it will smoke a Hellcat.
I don't know what the horsepower is on a Tesla.
Yeah, especially if you have the dual motor models of Tesla with the dual motors.
Mm.
Those things are really fucking quick off the line. Because they actually have a mode called ludicrous mode that you can put the car in.
ludicrous, man.
That's what they call it, ludicrous mode, and it's fast as hell when you take off, dude. I've never got to ride in a Tesla, but I've seen videos of people riding in them, and they get thrown in the back of the seat when they take off, when they floor it
Oh,
from the
wow.
stoplight.
That's crazy.
But my car's got a single electric motor in the front. I think it's in the front driver's side wheel. And just having a single electric motor, dude, my car takes the fuck off when you hit the gas at a stoplight. That's why I said when it's rated, I have to be really careful. I have to take off really slow. Otherwise, I'll just sit there and spin tires, dude. I could spin my car out easily.
Yeah, ours has another electric motor that actually runs the gears for the electric side as well.
But like I said, the amount of money I've saved in fuel, I'll never go back to an all gas vehicle again. That's why I've told Dusty he really should get a hybrid because he's driving. Sometimes he could drive a couple 100 miles a day to work and back, and that would save him so much money in fuel.
Does yours have the 2 gears for drive as well? Drive.
It has
and
a
the
low.
B for brake.
No,
I
mine
agree,
has-
I agree, Brenda.
It uses the electric motor to brake and charges up the battery again.
I know it has dynamic braking for charging. I'm not sure if it helps with the braking though. I'm
Yeah.
actually not sure about, but I know it does charge the battery because it will give you a percentage of energy return every time you come to a stop. It'll say
Yeah.
like how, and it also kind of teaches you how to brake the car properly so you're not slamming the brake.
Yeah.
It kind of gets you into the habit of braking properly because you want to hit that 100% every time of energy returned. So
Well, if I was automatic box setting brake, you can actually let your foot off the accelerator and it will bring itself to a stop almost.
but yeah, I think in the future, TJ, that's what you need to look at getting. You want to save some money.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think the government's giving rebates on them anymore. They used to give a bunch of rebates for hybrids and all
What, they
electric
like
cars.
what, do they like reimburse you or something?
Now they knock a bunch of money off the price at the dealership for you because the government cuts the dealership a check.
That's 11.
Like my car was worth like 11,000 and some change, but after the rebates,
Shower up about 9:30.
and when I talked the guy down, we only paid like I think 7,500 for it. So I almost got half off on it, just about.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
So
Yeah.
it was like 11,900 and something is what the value of the car was at the time when I bought it.
Value of ours is 43,000.
They got the government gave the dealership like a $3,700 rebate on it. So that's $3,700 right off the price that I don't have to worry about. And then I was able to talk him down to 7,500. He wanted 85, and I was like, or he wanted 8. No, I paid 8 for it because he wanted 85, and I said, I'm gonna go shop around. He goes, hold on. Just like the movies, he ran to his manager. He comes back, he goes, oh, if you could do another 500, I'll give it to you.
Finished.
And so we agreed. We met in the middle, and I did 8,000 for it. But
How
yeah, I
much
got
did they
about
give
a
you for
third of it.
yours?
Do what?
How much did they give you on yours?
What, for the rebate?
No, for Part X kind of thing. Did you Part X it?
What do you mean?
Did you
Part
sell?
X?
You sell them your car?
Oh,
when you bought-
no. No, at the time we didn't have a car. Our car had broke down. Remember, that's where my one car broke
Oh, right.
down.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I did. But that car was. I bought the previous car brand new. We had it for almost 7 years. It had like 160,000 miles or something on it. So I was just like, fuck it. And I only owed like $2,000 on it. So I told the bank just to come get it. And they sent it off to auction, and they got like, I think 3,000 and some change for it. So they got their $2,000, wiped the debt off. So it didn't count against me as a repossession because they got paid off. And then they sent me the remainder of the money. They had to send me, by law, they had to send me the remainder of the money. They weren't allowed to keep it.
Right.
So whatever money was left over, I got a check for.
Yeah.
So
So
I ended up
basically, you got a grand for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Having them come repossess it, I got paid. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just didn't feel like dicking with the car, and I was like, I'm just gonna go buy a new one because we were just about to get our taxes back. So I just decided to go buy a new one.
Yeah. So how old was the car when you bought it? This one?
It was like 9 years old, but it didn't have hardly any miles on it. It only had I think 56,000 miles on it. And the guy took really good care of it. Like he had all the work records from it. Like he took it regularly and had it serviced all the time. Like the previous owner had a whole booklet full of work history done on it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
We had to put.
Guys, well, I'm gonna jump off here. I got my other show to do, and plus I'm gonna go make me some dinner. I'm getting hungry.
All right, TJ.
All right.
See y'all in the
What
morning.
did you say, Mark?
We had to put 1,800 down on ours, and then it's paid for by mobility on our disability. So they get like £330 a month for that. So it costs us basically nothing. All we've got to do is put fuel in it. Anything goes wrong with it, it gets fixed for free. It gets its services done for free. I think we're allowed to have, if we get a tyre that's unrepairable on a puncture, I think we're allowed 3 a year.
And the only two things that were wrong with the car when I bought it was the driver's side mirror was broken. But the housing was good, just the mirror itself was broke, and the
Just the
front lens
glass,
for the
yeah.
turn signal. There was a lens on the front of the mirror for the turn signal. The guy had a trash can, for what the dealer told me. He accidentally smacked the trash can, but the housing was all still good. And the backup camera was bad, which Ford ended up doing a recall on like 2 months after I replaced it. But I replaced that, the mirror, the turn signal lens, and I think it cost me altogether was like $50 to replace all that, 50, $60.
Yeah.
Because I got an
Did you ever get the dent out of the car?
Nah, I'm gonna buy a tie down strap, and I'm gonna connect that 5-point connector I got, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna hook it to the Sarah's mom's car's bumper or
Pull
her
it out.
tow hitch, and I'm just gonna pull that bitch with the tow strap.
Pull the door off.
I just, dude, and that last part of the dent is so like strong. I can't do it by hand. I've tried to the point where my hands are hurt. So, and I've tried working around the edges of it. It's just too. It's the way that dent is just too. It's too much to try to do by hand the way I was doing it. So, I have a 5-point connector that it's going to connect at 5 different points, and it's one solid
Hey,
piece.
Jason.
It has a bracket that slides over them and connects them. And then it has a connector at the end of that. You can put a tie down strap on it. And I'm just going to crank that bitch down with a tie down strap. I'll just hook it to Sarah's mom's ball hitch on her SUV about 20 feet away.
Jason said hello to everybody.
Try heating the metal up around the dent with a hairdryer or something, just to get it warmer. Make it a bit more pliable. But don't burn the paint.
Either that or go take it to somebody locally that works on dents out of their garage.
Over there, they have companies that will come out to your house and take dents out.
Oh, I'm sure I could do that too, but I also don't want to spend hundreds of dollars either.
Yeah.
Well, you might be surprised if you just got an estimate.
It could be worth trying to see how much it would cost to get it done, and they do it properly. Yeah.
Yeah, I could look into it. I'm gonna try it with the toe strap. If I can get him to come out by it with just doing that, then I'll look into getting it fixed. Because the toe strap ain't but I can get a pack of toe straps at Walmart for like $10. I'll get one with the hand crank. Like I said, I'll hook it to the ball hitch of Sarah's mom's SUV and just fucking ream on it until that bitch pops out.
Well, if you get the one that's got a ratchet on it to tighten the strap up, you won't need to move your mum's car. Just put it, tie it to something solid, and then use the ratchet to try and pull it out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna put one side of it to the ball hitch of her SUV, and then hook the other side to the connector, and then the ratchet will be in the middle, and I just ratchet it out.
Yeah.
Jason says that David was on his live stream yesterday. Which David is he talking about?
He must be talking about David, because we only know 2 Davids, AZ. David. Yeah. We were talking about David Bergman.
Because Jason said he's good. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't heard from David Bergman about AZ David. I just talked to AZ on Messenger like yesterday or the day before yesterday.
I might give David a call.
Oh, he said it was David in the UK. Okay.
All right.
I honestly think he was taking a break because all that drama that was going on like a month ago. Because when the drama starts getting out of control, David don't like being around it.
Yeah.
He'll leave for a while until everything cools back out.
Mm.
Because he just happened to leave like the day after that happened. We haven't seen him since.
That's great, Jason, that you got a chance to talk to him.
He'll be back around. He always takes breaks.
Yeah.
He'll come back around eventually.
And he was having a few issues with his health anyway, so.
And I'm hoping that they can clear my nose out tomorrow.
Mm.
And it's nothing. I'm hoping it's just like clogged up, and they can go in there and clean it out. This is fucking annoying, dude. I'm tired of feeling like that. Like I can't breathe out of one side
You
of
don't
my
have a
nose.
nasal spray? You can spray it
It
up there?
doesn't do anything, dude. Like it's that blocked up.
Oh, okay.
It does.
It might be blocked up in your sinuses way up here, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I can blow, like close the block side and blow out my one nostril just fine. But if I block the left side and try to blow out the right side, it's blocked. I can't get nothing to come out. So it's either something like either worst case scenario it could be like a deviated septum where they'll have to go up there and make a little like tiny little incision and do a little procedure. It's an in-house procedure, nothing that they have to like send you to the ER for or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or it's just my nasal on that side is just really clogged up, and hopefully they'll be able to go in and flush it out tomorrow.
Might be
I mean, it could be
adenoids.
so.
What time you got to go in there?
Or tomorrow morning is my appointment. Because if she can't flush it or do anything, she's gonna have to refer me to an ear, nose, and throat
A
specialist.
specialist, yeah.
Could very well be your adenoids.
What is that? I don't read nothing about adenoids. What is that?
Adenoids, it's well, basically it's kind of the same thing as you're saying.
Oh, like a
It kinda-
deviated septum?
It like blocks your nose a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to wait and see tomorrow what she says because I'm sure she's gonna probably put some scope or something up there to look at it. So
Usually makes your voice kind of nasally.
yeah, my allergies the last couple of years have just been really bad. So she's trying to work on me with that. So I'll go in there tomorrow, see if they can flush it or what they can do to see if they can open it up or if she's just gonna refer me to an ear, nose, and throat. Because it's annoying when you can't. My dad had that same problem. I remember growing up for years, dude. He couldn't breathe out of one side of his nose, and he finally had like this little surgery done on it and fixed it. But he lived with it for years and years, dude. I don't know how he did it because it's annoying.
No?
But I remember for the longest time my dad couldn't. But see, my dad got it from his nose getting broken. See, I've never had my nose broke, so they said sometimes you can get stuff like that, like a deviated septum, something like that, from like getting a nose broke or something like that. But I've never had any trauma to my nose, so I don't know what it is. Yeah. But I know what caused my dad's. He wasn't like born with it or it didn't just come on. It was because he got his nose broke during a training accident when he was a firefighter. He got smacked in the face with a hose and it broke his nose. So that's what caused his. But he lived with it for years, for probably over 10 years before he finally went and got it fixed. So Like I said, I don't ever remember getting hit in the nose to where I broke it. I don't remember ever breaking my nose or anything like that. Like I had a lot of broken bones over the years, but never my face. I had my thumb was broke, my right arm. I think it was my left wrist, and I fractured. I think my ankle, my left ankle. I think it was. I can't remember which ankle it was. I fractured it, and I was
I've
all
only
from
ever,
riding dirt bikes.
yeah, I guess that. I've only ever broken one bone in my body, and that was the one between my wrist and my little finger on my right hand. And that was because it got crushed by a pile of scaffolding on a cage that we were unloading.
Oh, except for my arm. My arm was not from the dirt bike. That was actually a funny story about my friend Peter I grew up with. I broke his arm in third grade. We were playing Red Rover come over during PE, and he fell in front of me, and I ran over top of him and broke his arm. And then when we were in sixth grade, we were climbing a tree, and he pushed me out and broke my arm. And to this day, me and him always laugh, like whenever we talk or like we might run across each other on Facebook or something. We've always laughed about it because it's something we'll always remember about each other. Because we broke each other's arms exactly 3 years apart. But it was really cool, and I broke my arm though because the school didn't have any policies about the kids climbing trees or anything, and they agreed that they would give me straight A's for the year as long as I met with my teacher twice a week, and he would come after school twice a week to my house, go because I couldn't write or anything because my right arm was broken, so I couldn't do anything, and I just had to go verbally over the homework and all the daily stuff with him. He had to come over he came over I think for about 2 hours twice a week. And it was Tuesday and like Thursdays he'd come over, and as long as my dad didn't sue the school over it, that was the agreement that they had come up with. And then the school had all these policies. Dude, they were so strict after that. You couldn't even get near a tree and they'd start yelling at you. Yeah, they had policy because it was a tree that grew sideways, like it grew like on a real steep incline sideways, and you could run all the way up to the top of it. It was like a stair, almost like a staircase, and you could run all the way up the side of it. And by the time you got to the top, you were about 15 feet, 15, 20 foot off the ground. And we were all the way up at the top playing around, and he pushed me, joking around. We were joking around, and he pushed me, and I slipped and fell out of the tree, landed right on my arm. Oh, dude. I tell you, broken bones are the worst pain ever. Especially a big bone like an arm or like I've always heard collarbones and ribs are the worst.
Ribs are definitely painful. Yeah. Every time you breathe, it hurts.
Yeah, I had two of my uncles broke their collarbones riding dirt bikes. I had three uncles that used to race back in the. That's how I got into riding dirt bikes. They used to do the big desert races every year. They had a whole bunch of trophies from different races they used to go do. But yeah, I had I think two or three of them. I know at least two of them that broke their collarbone. But yeah, my thumb and my wrist and my ankle and all that all happened on dirt bikes. And the other reason why the school had the teacher come to my house was because the way they would have had to cast my arm would have had to be like propped way up in the air because
Yeah.
where it was broken at. And because it was a 360-degree break, but the break started up by my shoulder and then it ended down by my elbow. So it went around in a spiral all the way down my bone, all the way
Oh my
around.
God.
And they didn't want to cast it because of the weird way they would have had to prop my arm up. They said it probably wasn't a good idea to do that. So they wanted it just in a sling. So it was just open in a sling, in a specialized sling that kept my arm up against my chest really tight. And the school, obviously, that's a liability because I could be walking down the hallway and somebody could run into me.
Yeah.
So that was another reason why they didn't allow me to go to school. But yeah, that they came up with this whole agreement with my dad so he wouldn't sue the school. And I was out of school for I would say most of the year, probably a good over half the year before I was allowed to go back. It was quite a while because it was a pretty bad break.
Well, everybody, what do you think?
Yeah, we might as well end it.
We got 5 people watching.
It's starting to get late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody have a great evening. Thanks for
Catch you
being
later.
here. We'll see all of you again in the morning.